We are live. Let me know out in chat when you guys can see us. Hopefully that fixes the problem. I don't know if it will or not, but we're going to have 2 streams tonight, one for an hour and one for however many. And that works. That's a test. And that works. That's a test of our bits. All right. So all that stuff works now. So now we are live and things. But we haven't had these problems in a while, so, you know, knock on wood that they don't continue. So to answer your question, yes, they are a 0-level fighter, considered 0-level fighters. The skeletons are. So they would need a 19 or better spell saving throw.
So the saving throw for web is made at -2, so they, unless you're using that 20 always,
Yeah,
you can't save.
yeah, it would be. Yeah, that's the way it's going to be anyway. So 20 is always a good for me. So 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to roll them all together, and I mean, all of them failed. But
yeah, I was going to say only one of them is getting hit anyway. So.
Yeah, because the other two, there's a potential that as they're coming, as they see the paladin coming up, they would start moving that way, and there's potential they got in there. However, only one of them actually did get trapped. So the skeleton in the middle of the hall is trapped, and the rest of them will not be able to get through. There, right? So Adair has moved up. Arthur has moved down to the corner and cast his web. So right in front of you, Zadkiel, you can see these tendrils of web suddenly flood the hallway, blocking the skeletons from the north from coming down, allowing you to focus on the zombies to the south if you would so desire.
Okay, so I don't need to turn them then, it appears.
The ones to the north, yeah. I mean, you still can, but you can barely see the ones to the north now because it's just chock full of web.
Yeah, I think Zadkiel would probably think that web is a hazard, and he's seen it before when he casted the web the last time.
Right, yep.
So he's probably not going to turn.
Okay.
He'll probably see that, you know, oh, the webs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure it is better to break up this fight into 2 smaller fights rather than 1 big one.
Agree. Lords of Light in that charge.
All right. So go ahead. Check just to make sure. Might be 8. Zombies, zombies, zombies. Where's my zombies? Almost to my zombies. Zombies. No, skeletons. Zombies, armor class 5s. No, sorry. Yep. Armor class 5, because as you see, these zombies, they are unlike the other zombies you fought. These ones actually have armor on. Each one of them you see is wearing dilapidated, albeit still functional, chainmail armor.
Nice.
And they are all basically, well, they're not wielding weapons, but they've got their clawed fists and whatnot that they use to kind of slam. So yes, so they are wearing armor, so they are going to be more difficult. So their armor class is 5.
That's what we need.
What's that?
A weapon that acts like a rust monster.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack roll, sir.
Okay. Here I go. Whoops, it says I rolled 2. How do I... Oh, do I mind? Whoops.
All good. $18 hits, because you need a 13 or better to hit. So you got an 18 plus whatever. Is that with your strength? Nope, that's not even with your... Yeah, so that'd be a 20 with your axe. So, which one are you attacking? Because you're still like 5 feet away from one.
Oh, probably that one right there.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage, sire.
All right, and I'm attacking with a longsword. Which are these zombies large now that they're wearing armor?
No. Nice,
okay.
Nice try.
I'll roll 8-sided.
Yeah, 1 plus 3. Is that 4? Is that right? You get a plus 3, right?
Yes.
All right, 4 hit points of damage. So as you stand up, you slash at the zombie. You actually cleave through some of its armor, watching chunk of meat and flesh sort of flop off it. Doesn't appear to phase it very much, although it sort of staggers a little bit from the force of the blow and rambles right back towards you. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be it for now.
As Adair comes up and swings his mace in an attack. I think that hits for him. That hits. All right. As he does, I don't think Adair has any strength bonus or anything like that. Let me double check. No strength bonus or anything like that. All right. So, die 6 it is. So let us go with the 3 henchmen.
All right, let's see what these guys can do. Boop, boop, boop.
Who are they attacking and how are they attacking?
So they'll draw their short swords and charge into battle. Charge gets a +2, right?
That is correct, but just so you know, Laneth is behind Zadkiel, so he won't be able to attack anything.
Yeah, I was actually gonna have him, I think, stand by, but I guess I will move him here.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so who's attacking first then? Stefan?
Yeah, we'll have Stefan attack the guy on the far left, the only one he can hit.
Okay. 18 hits.
Short sword's a D6, I believe.
Yeah, that's correct.
4 damage.
Yep.
All right.
Hang on just a sec. Said 4.
Yes.
Nicely done. So Stefan, getting more accustomed to all of the things that he's had to witness ever since getting hired by you, doesn't even bat an eye as he comes up with his short sword. Right after the cleric smacks the zombie, as the zombie sort of whirls back, right there is Stefan to cleave into it, and you watch as a huge chunk of one of its arms just sort of falls off, leaving the arm dangling and the one arm good, as the zombie struggles to carry on. And Jeremiah?
All right, Jeremiah is going to roll a 6, so I don't think he's going to be doing much there.
That is correct. That misses.
And Laneth is going to roll
18 hits. 18 hits. And which one is he attacking?
He's attacking this one right in front of Zadkiel.
Okay. As he slices down through it, just as Zadkiel cleaves through the creature, Laneth was that Laneth or was that? Yeah, Laneth shows up with his sword, finishing the job as he kind of cleaves right down, severing the head from the body of the zombie. As the zombie falls at your feet, dead. Okay. Keep track of this. All right. And now I will have our ranger sort of comes right here to the end, and he is going to fire 2 short bow shots, trying to hit the furthest zombie number 11 down there. As he fires. Natural 20. Oh, sorry, it's not 8 there. That should have been. Anyway, still natural 20.
That's not a nat. You rolled 2d20. You got a 9 and an 11.
Oh, did I? Oh,
yeah.
See, how the heck did that happen? Okay, so nope, the 9 and the 11 both missed. Damn it. Thanks for telling me, because I kind of moused over and I said, oh, nat 20. And I never remember clicking it twice. That was weird. Okay. The same thing. Furnock is going to move up to the corner. There we go. To the corner, and he is going to fire at zombie number 14. See if I can do this right without double rolling.
That is so funny. Zombie number 14.
A 3 misses. How the heck? What? Oh my god. And a 19 hits. Yeah, 19 hits. Ah, dang it. I like the 32 better, to be honest with you, but that's just me. 6 damage. Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Golf clap.
Yep, golf clap. All right, so that goes everybody's round for this round. Let us clear the chat. And now, stated actions. Adair is going to continue with his mace. Furnock and Valorius are going to continue with their short bows, although Valorius is going to move to the other side of the hall, so he's not shooting directly behind Furnock. What about you, Arthur? What are you going to do this turn?
Supervise.
Gotcha. Your 3 hirelings?
Yeah, they are going to continue to engage in melee. I think, because the zombies always go last.
Yep.
I think Jeremiah over here is probably gonna have to charge to get over there to like get into melee without.
Where?
He's gonna. Well, no, that's right. You can move 10 feet normally. I'm sorry, I was thinking of something else.
Yep.
So yeah, they'll just have to move up a little bit and
hack
and slash.
So he would probably have to move up between the 2 zombies. So otherwise, to give.
We'll see.
Well, yeah, exactly. Zadkiel. Yep, Zadkiel. Where are you moving? Or what are you doing for this turn?
I'm going to go up front.
Okay.
And pull the attacks on myself like this.
Gotcha. Okay.
To attack the guy in front.
All right.
I'll kind of like.
Yep.
Taunt the zombies. Not that they can be taunted, but like.
Right, yeah, I feel
you. Things like.
Yep. So, Adair, seeing that since I'm not even going to have to roll initiative because zombies always go last. Thank you for the reminder. Adair, grabbing his mace, steps up to the one zombie that is directly in front of him, calling forth, Okop doesn't really care, but I do. I want to kill you. That 3 as Adair misses. Okay, Arthur, you are now supervising.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and do Zadkiel. Zadkiel, go ahead and do your attacks.
Okay.
$11 misses.
13.
Actually, 13 hits. Take it back. Thank you. 13 hits.
Okay. And the damage is probably another 1.
Let's hope so. Ooh,
10.
10 hit points of damage. As stepping up to the zombie directly in front of you, as you bring your blade down, the zombie shambles toward you, its mouth sort of gapping. You watch the mucus and stuff sort of drool down its front as its arms come up. And just as it begins to do so, you cleave down, calling forth the might of St. Cuthbert upon this unholy fiend as you nearly sever it from shoulder to spleen as the body sort of splits in half, dropping to the floor dead at your feet. Nicely done. Is that, you only get 1 attack, right?
That's what my question was going to be.
Pretty sure you only get 1 attack. Is that, I think you're
I'm level 3. Yeah, I only get 1 attack.
All right, so Valorius sort of steps over to the side, tries to get a good shot at the one right there in front of Lanath, seeing if he can't get a good shot. So this is...
And if I recall, the protection from evil radius. That's
I forgot about that. I forgot. They get a -2 to hit you, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So...
Everyone within 10.
Yep. Exactly. 9. That one misses. And a 2. That one misses. Same thing with Furnock. Nine misses. 8 misses. So the 2 archers fail to do any damage as the arrows go flying right past your ears. You can feel the wind as the shaft sort of flies right over your guys' shoulders, but unfortunately finding no targets, and they go skittering off and slathering into the hall, shattering on the far wall, downrange. Arthur, your 3 amigos.
All right, the 3 amigos are gonna fuck shit up. Let's go. Okay. Nope, they're not.
Yeah.
So Stefan's gonna miss.
Okay.
I think Jeremiah might have hit with a 50. Where's my THACO sheet?
They need a 16 to hit an armor class 5.
We don't get a bonus from Zadkiel or anything, right?
That is correct. It's only attacking against you.
All right, so he's gonna miss by 1. Damn.
Wah, wah, wah.
My supervision isn't good for.
Where's guidance when you need it?
I'm supposed to work on attacks.
Yeah, and a 2 misses.
Yep. So I'm gonna, do nothing except stand there and look pretty. I guess. I don't know.
All right.
Plate and shield AC is like 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. First off, as you guys are engaged in these creatures, you watch as a few more zombies, as well as several skeletons, appear in the south tunnel coming up from the southern, which there was the chamber down to the south that had a throne chair in it with that you guys pried the red gems out of. But you guys can see more undead sort of flowing up from that direction. However, the first zombie takes a swipe.
AC 0, right? Is that how that works?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally weird. All right, 13, 11 misses. The next zombie, number 14, is actually attacking Adair. A 6 misses. And the zombie on the end, zombie 22, is attacking Laneth. $17 hits Laneth.
A 17.
Yep.
Okay. That's with the -2. He hits armor class 2.
Well, that's a 15. So, I don't care about the armor class. It's whatever his armor class is. All right. So, what is his armor class? 5
armor class is
or 3 or?
Because he's got plate and shield.
Okay, armor class 2. The zombie needs a 14 or better to hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he hits for sure.
Yeah. So, but I'm saying with the -2, he got a 15, right? So he still would have hit with the 14, right? So, all right. So, the shattering. It's weird. It used to be if you hit the enter key, it would actually execute the roll. Now it puts an extra dice in there.
Yep.
5 hit points of damage as the zombie sort of reaches out and rakes its dirty, filthy claws across the face of Laneth, and he screeches in pain as it sort of goes from his jaw right down his chest, where there's like a slightly open piece of the plate. Yes.
How long does the web last?
Like a couple hours, a few hours. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
A while.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Exactly. All right.
So if they get through there, I'll turn them all back into the web.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yep. All right. So that was every creature's go. All right. Anybody changing any of their actions?
Yeah, because Laneth is going to make that cautious kind of retreat thing we've done before.
Okay.
And the way I started reading into it just to make sure, and the way my understanding is that if the creature isn't engaged, it can follow him because he's being cautious and not running, but he won't get an attack from him moving back. I think that's how it's supposed to work.
Right.
So he's gonna want to get out of there because things are starting to get nasty for him.
Okay.
Using his normal move. I don't know if the zombie's going to attempt to follow with these two in melee or not. But...
Right. Okay. Totally good. All right. So that's the only other change you're going to make?
Yeah, everything else is kind of the same as the last time.
All right. So as we move up to the next round of action, as Adair, frustrated at missing the first time, calls upon Bokhab, I know you don't care, but send me your blessing to strike down this evil creature. 17 smashes the zombie with his mace for 3 hit points of damage. And in doing so, crushes the skull of the zombie before him as it drops dead to the floor as Fernok aims his bow, trying to give retreat cover to Laneth. 18 hits. Hits for 5 hit points of damage on the zombie as he takes aim with his second shot. Three misses with the second shot, but he did get him once. As Valorius also will take a shot, only this one's the one in front of Stefan. 2 misses.
Okay.
2 misses. 15 hits as he hits the zombie in front of Stefan. And as Stefan sort of readies for the blow of the zombie, a arrow whizzes across the top of his shoulder, catching the zombie right between the eyes, staggering it backwards as its knees buckle and it drops to the floor, dead. With a huzzah coming from the back from Valorius. So, what did I miss out in chat? I hate missing chat. Keep me up to date.
K-Liz14 gave us a natural 1.
K-Liz! K-Liz, the party has a nat 1?
Nice. Very nice. For the party.
Party. Nat 1. I dig it.
Kaylee.
Thanks, Kay. Appreciate you. All right, so I am going to close out. Where? Oh, that's why I don't see. That's kind of weird. Okay. I usually have my moderator chat open so I can see all the chat, but I don't. I've only got it open in OBS right now, so appreciate you. All right. And by the way, for those that don't know, Kay Lizzle is the winner for our 5e groups random encounter. And trust me, she's on point with what she chose to do. So, muy bueno to Kay Liz. And no sneaking secrets just because you're friends with the players. No sneaking secrets. So it's good. You have 2 weeks to wait. You can't even wait for this week. It's going to have to be the following week. So, all right. So now it is the zombies' turn as the skeletons. What?
Didn't my people get to make their attacks and move back?
You are correct. You are correct. They did not. It is now. It would be Zad. Sorry, you're right. Let's go ahead and do Zadkiel since he is a player character. We'll let the player character go first. So Zadkiel, go ahead and roll your attack.
Zadkiel looks at him and says, "What do you mean use people?" All right. I am okay. I don't know. Can I see the skeletons?
Yes, you can see them coming up. And then you also see the zombie right to your left as it raked its claws across Laneth's face. You do know that.
I don't see it. Okay, I have a little circle around to the right of my token. It covered up the zombie there. I didn't see it.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know how to get rid of it.
Unclick. Just click anywhere. So when you click on, it shows that there's like a little icon that comes up. So basically, just click off the map anywhere, and it'll unselect your character, and then you'll see. Yeah.
No, it didn't work.
Do that. You can't unselect your character if it's your only character.
All right, I will refresh real quick.
What? Just move your character then.
Yeah, I've had the same problem before in the past.
I have not seen that. I've always seen where you just select it and then it has the little icon, which is kind of weird that it's going to have something like that. But
on the player screen, all we see is the rotate stuff. It's always to the right. It never changes. And
what?
I don't have the problem because I can just select a different guy. But for
there go.
Always going to have it circle.
All right,
right.
We're going to have to fix it. There you go. Turn your character. That's what I like to see. There you go. Now
the part is that won't fix it either. The thing will go right back. Yeah, it goes right back to the right side.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome.
Sure
so let me do this. How about I do this for you, Zadkiel?
There you go. Now you can see him.
All right. Oh, I can't see him now. No, I'm just kidding. You can put him back. I'll hit him though.
It's just canon that Zadkiel's blind spot in his left eye.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna attack.
Somebody poke my eye out. Okay.
And I go. I do my Lords of Light kind of catchphrase. And I attack him. I need to attack him, or just stating what we're doing?
No. You guys, you might as well go ahead and go. Well, you actually are going because zombies always go last anyway. So.
Okay, so I'll attack.
Okay. $13 plus 15 hits.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. 7. Nicely done. 10 hit points. As you watch as the creature rakes its claws across Laneth, who sort of cries out in severe pain and staggers backward, the blood flowing down his face and down his left arm. So serious is the wound. As the zombie goes to rumble forward to finish the job, you manage to catch it right in the gut, jamming your sword right up through its midsection, up through, probably you can just guess, along its spine and out the top of its head, as the zombie becomes like a little dancing puppet on the end of your longsword as you kick it off and it drops to the floor, dead. But to the south, you still see creatures moving up in your direction. I am going to what do you want to do with your 3 amigos? Arthur, go ahead and move Laneth where you wanted to move Laneth, but your other two henchmen do have where they can move 10 feet if they want.
But they lose their attacks otherwise, if I recall.
Right, they would. Yeah, there's not going to be an attack for them because there's nothing in range for them to attack.
That's
so
fine. They'll get up to here.
Okay, cool.
I mean, can they attack with a different weapon, or
because you'd have to change your weapon in the middle of, and that would be sort of the changing thing. So
yeah, I wasn't sure how, because I know the Browns last a mid. I wasn't sure how long it would take to throw a hand axe.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So all right, the skeletons now move up, and they are charging up to attack. So they will get +2 to their attacks, but you guys get +2 on your attacks. They are moving to here. The zombies are just shambling. They're just getting to wherever. And the skeleton moves up to here. Okay. So the skeleton moves up and it attacks Stefan.
All right. You got the Stefan. I believe in you.
A 2 misses. This skeleton is attacking Adair with a +2. And it balances out. It's a +2 -2, right? So they get a +2 to attack with a -2 because of the paladin's aura. So a 7 misses. This skeleton is attacking Zadkiel. 15, 13. What's your armor class, Zadkiel?
I believe it is very high. or low. 1.
Okay. They need a 18 to hit me, so a 15 misses. And last but not least, this attacks Jeremiah. The last
Is that an 18 without the -2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to roll an 18 or whatever. And again, I don't ever consider any of the minuses or anything. I just look on the chart. It says they need an 18 to hit you. I roll the dice, add all the pluses and minuses. If it makes it to an 18, that's it. So in this case, he rolled a 15. He got a +2 as a 17, but a -2 because of your aura made it a 15. So it's a straight up roll. So.
Gotcha.
And a 19. So that definitely hits Jeremiah. As the skeleton comes up, and let's see, 1 to 6. 5 hit points of damage as a skeleton comes up and just slashes across the face of Jeremiah. Its bony fingers, acting like little sharp razor blades as it rakes across his face as well, causing him to cry out in pain as sort of the whole left side of his face erupts in pain and oozing blood as his side of his cheek is literally ripped open. And that is it for that round. As we go into round 3 or 4, whatever it is. So, let us discuss our actions. Adair, once again, is going to attack with his mace, especially due to the fact that it is a skeleton. Arthur, any action from you? Don't forget, you guys have the healing potions and stuff as well.
Yeah, I remember. Were you? I know one of my DMs said this recently. I don't remember if it was you or if it was someone else. But they did a thing where it's like if a healing potion has 2 hit dice, then you can divide them amongst.
I told you that. I allow you to.
Was you?
Yeah, I said that. Okay. If it's more than a one deal, you can split it up, right? So a healing potion is normally 2d4 or whatever. If you want to do a 1d4, you can do a 1d4.
Yeah. I think drinking like 1d4 of a healing potion doesn't take like the full turn. They could still move, right? If they wanted to.
Yeah, I always consider it as an action, right? So it is an action. Quaffing a potion is, it's basically getting it out, unstopping it, quaffing it, putting it back, right? So it is considered an action, right? He wouldn't be able to attack, but he can definitely move.
To his full movement?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool. That's what I wanted to make sure. I know 1E is a little weird. Because I would like to have Laneth quaff a D4 and swap with Jeremiah so he can do the other half on his turn.
Oh, gotcha.
Or that turn if possible, actually.
Well, it's kind of like all the same, right? It's all the same kind of turns and stuff like that. So, yeah. But each person goes.
If they could like basically get here and swap places and both take half that potion, then that would be perfect for me. Can I do that?
Yeah, no, definitely. As part, so it's like you said, he would move, right? You can move a total of 10. Well, your whole movement is actually 90, I think. Well, in plate it's 60. Right, so your movement in plate is 60, so you can move a total of 60 feet, right? You just won't be able to attack anything, right? So if you move 20 feet and 20 feet and do whatever, right? So
I just wanted to make sure they could do that all in this turn, and that's if they can, then that's perfect.
Yeah. So it's 2d4 plus 2.
So 1d4 plus 1 each.
So 1d4 plus 1 each. So just go ahead and, just for brevity's sake, go ahead and roll the healing for both of them, and then put them where they're going to be post complete action. All right, so
Laneth will go back to full, and Jeremiah only gets 2 hit points.
All right, so go ahead and yep, go ahead and update their sheets. Put them where you want them. All right, is that it for them?
Stefan gets an attack, but that's it.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and do Stefan since I did those two. So go ahead and do Stefan's attack on the skeleton. The skeleton's armor class is 6.
Doesn't matter.
You got a nat 1. I like it. Even better. Okay. As the cleric goes after the skeleton before him with his mace. 18, smashing down on top of the skeleton before him. Cool. 6 hit points of damage. As he brings the mace high overhead as the skeleton rushes on him, he just smashes it. And you watch the head sort of collapse into the shoulders collapse into the ribs collapse into the hips, and the hips collapse into the knees as the skeleton, looking like just a crunched box before him, crumples to the floor, just a mass of bones and sort of raggedy chain armor and rags. That's all that remains of the skeleton. Who's up next? Let's go ahead with Zadkiel.
All right. Now, does Zadkiel know that his weapon is not effective?
You guys have not fought skeletons before, have you? I don't recall you guys have. I don't recall. You never did actually fight the skeletons. You guys hauled ass before you fought the skeletons.
I remember asking you if a hand axe could deal bludgeoning damage to a skeleton.
Right, right.
Because we were fighting, I thought it was in this game.
Yeah, well, it was in this game, but I don't recall you guys ever actually fighting skeletons. But you know what? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say that these low-level undead creatures, that a paladin would have knowledge that edged weapons are less effective against them as are blunt weapons, just because there's no flesh to carve out. It's all bone. And so yes, I would say for low-level undead, you would have at least a semblance of knowledge that maybe not that it only does like minimal, but that definitely that it doesn't do the damage that a normal weapon would.
All right, so here I go. For the okay, I'm going to attack the one in front of me.
Right.
And let me move him. Oh, I was making sure there wasn't one beside me.
No, there wasn't. No, that's kind of funny. 5 misses. Right. And now our 2. Is that all you wanted to do? You're just going to sort of swing
yeah,
up the
that's it. Right
okay.
there.
All right. So now our 2 archers, as they sort of try to fire, at least to do some kind of a damage, to a 16 hits. That is Fernok's first hit. He hits the skeleton, and an 8 misses. So he hits the one that is right in front of Zadkiel, as it sort of tink right off the top of the thing's head. A little bit of bone chips off it, but the arrow sort of ricochets and deflects away. However, Valorius now takes careful aim at the same skeleton. 11 misses. And that 1 misses. Ooh, so close. What's your armor class is 1, right? Yeah, so fortunately, it misses both Adair as well as Zadkiel. His arrow goes ricocheting off the wall, shattering on the wall to your left. And that is it for this turn. Now, I should have done this last turn, but I didn't, just because that's how I roll. We need to roll initiative after the skeletons go, because I let you guys go first. So this skeleton number 3 is attacking Stefan, because I did forget that it's only the zombies that go last, not the skeletons. But that's okay. 12. What is his armor class? You said a 2, right?
A 14. Yeah, he needed a 14.
Okay.
If I recall.
Thank you.
Oh wait, that's
Thank
a
you.
zombie. Never mind.
Oh well, yeah. Still, it's take it back. Yeah, because they are. His armor class is 2. They need a 17 to hit. The skeletons need a 5 misses, and a skeleton attacking Zadkiel. 14 minus 2, 12. Misses. Now we are back to the top of the order. Time to roll initiative. And then the zombies will go last. I rolled a 4.
All right. We roll a d6.
That is correct, sir. 1. Awesome. As the skeletons attack first. So once again, skeleton attacks Stefan. A 6. Misses. Skeleton attacks Zadkiel. 15 minus 2, 13. Misses. Attacks Laneth. 7 minus 2, 5. Misses. All right. Adair is going to move up right next to you guys, and he is going to take a swing at the one that is in front of Stefan. 8. Misses. Go ahead, Arthur. Anything that your guys want to do?
They'll make their attacks as normal.
Okay.
13 and an 11.
They both miss.
All right.
Yep. Like I said, the skeleton's armor class is a 6. So you guys need a 15 to hit it. A 16 to hit these zombies because the zombies have a higher armor class. All right, cool. All right, Zadkiel, go ahead and do your attack.
All right, he'll attack the one in front of him.
I'm sure he will. 5 misses. I like it. All right, and now I'm going to try to do my 2 bow shots from a distance. 8 miss on the first one. 4 miss on the second one. 18 hits. As another 1 point of damage is done to the skeleton right in front of Zadkiel. And then Fernok's second shot, a 4 misses. All right. So that is it for that, except for the zombies. As only one zombie can attack right now. As a skeleton moves up, as a zombie attacks Adair. 9 miss. Okay. We are back to the top of the order. Go ahead and I don't know if you want to roll again, Adam, or you want to have Monkey roll, but somebody roll initiative. I rolled a 4.
Monkey can do it if he wants.
Go, Monkey, go. Go, Monkey, roll. As 3. Yes, we get to go first again. Or the skeletons do, anyway. Skeleton attacking Stefan. Rake him across the face. Wah! 19 minus 2, 17 hits.
Yeah.
4 hit points of damage to Stefan as the skeleton finds purchase in his soft underbelly flesh. As he finds this little spot just up underneath the breastplate, between the breastplate and the stomach, and he just sort of rakes across, sort of carving out 3 long trails from the bony skeletons as fingernails or fingers. As I told you, they're like sharpened like daggers almost. As the other skeleton attacks Zadkiel with a 7, misses. And the final skeleton attacks Laneth with a 15, a 13, I believe, misses. Yeah, they needed a 17 to hit. Yep, so that misses. It is now your turn. Arthur, go ahead with your guys.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let the player characters go first.
Okay. I'll say that Stefan's going to attack the zombie, not the skeleton.
Okay. 9. Nope, 9 misses. That is correct. All right. What about Laneth?
Laneth will do what he's been doing, and I'm going to have Jeremiah attack using a crossbow on this zombie.
Okay. 4 missed, 7 missed.
Whack, whack, whack. No.
Yeah, exactly. Zadkiel.
Zadkiel is a little frustrated with the skeleton.
Okay.
We're going to try to attack it one more time.
Okay.
It's like My hell spawn? What the devil is this?
You can do it. 7 miss.
Hey, I almost had a straight 5, 6, 7.
After about 8 rounds, you're going to have just enough to hit it. All right. So now the zombie goes as the zombie reaches out to attack 8. Well, actually, no. We're going to do, once again, our arrow shots. 5 as Valorius misses his first shot. 19 hits the second shot. As he hits the skeleton right in front of Stefan. All right, and now Fernok will attempt his shots. 19. So he hits the one that's right in front of, as his arrow blasts into the skeleton, as the second arrow takes a shot at the zombie. Oh, whoa. Hang on a second. Let's try this again. The heck that was. It's like a key got stuck, and I had a whole bunch of ones running across my screen. That was kind of funny. 3 misses. All right. So that brings us to the end of this round. I believe. Yes. This round. Any changes to the actions?
I think I'm doing the same thing mostly.
Okay. All right. As Adair, also frustrated, takes out his holy symbol and begins to say a prayer to Bokab. You must banish these creatures from whence they came. And he needs... Oh, I like it.
Before initiative.
Huh?
Does it happen before?
Well,
initiative?
no, it's going to be on initiative, but I'm just looking to see what he needs. But that's what he's doing. I'm just stating his actions. Zadkiel, are you doing anything different?
I think what Zadkiel's gonna do is he's gonna try and turn the 6 creatures that are in front.
So you can only turn one group. There's 3 skeletons and 2 zombies.
Oh. Well, then he's gonna try and continue attacking the skeleton then.
Okay. All right. So
he actually will move up, and if he can, and
yeah, absolutely.
Skeleton.
Which skeleton? Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. And everybody else was doing your thing. All right. So Adair, grasping hold of his holy symbol dedicated to his god Bokab, begins murmuring a prayer, and a sort of a bluish kind of a arcane looking light begins to emanate from the end of his holy symbol as he holds it forth, and he goes, "Back, demon skeletons! Back, I say! Go from whence you came!" And all 3 skeletons immediately turn and begin to move away. I will give a free attack on each skeleton. I'm going to give a free attack. So, Stefan, go ahead and attack his skeleton. Okay. So it is going to move away. Go ahead, Zadkiel, and go ahead and attack the skeleton that you were going to attack. $14. 16. I believe that hits. Yes, that does hit for 1 hit point of damage.
For 4.
No, skeletons on edged weapons only do 1 damage.
Oh, I thought it was half damage.
I'm pretty sure it's only 1. Now you're going to make me look it up. If it is half damage, then I stand corrected. I've always treated it as 1 hit point.
You can hit him with a 10-foot-long cleaver at Mach 2.
Oh, I take it back.
Point.
Yeah, no, I take it back. They half damage from sharper edge. You are correct. See, I've been wrong all this time. I've always done one. I don't know where I got 1 hit point from, but I guess that's what it is. So it suffers 4. Was that half? You did 8, so it did 4?
Yes.
All right. So as the skeleton goes to run away, and so that means then actually all these skeletons are probably down because each one's been hit, but I've only been treating it with 1 hit point. That's okay. All right. So that one goes to run away, and I am also going to give Laneth and Zadkiel attack of opportunity on the last skeleton as it tries to run away.
Oh, so, hey, we got one.
Hey, as you hit, go ahead and roll your d6 damage. As well, so you did 2 hit points of damage, actually 3, as it tries to leave. The combination blow between the paladin and the henchman catch the skeleton unaware as you hit him high, he hits him low. Its legs go out from underneath it, and its head gets severed from the end of its shoulders as the skeleton begins to flops around on the ground briefly before bursting into dust, leaving nothing but a pile of dusty bone and armor. As the other skeleton manages to retreat, however, we still have 2 zombies here, and now it is your regular attacks. So it was Adair's turn. So Stefan, you can get a regular attack on the zombie if you so desire.
Stefan will do it.
4 misses. Zadkiel, you get your regular attack on the zombie if you so desire.
They were gonna say the priest predecessor of the invention of the scissors happened when both of us hit the skeleton as blades crossed.
I like it.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna get a hit on him. Let's see. 15.
15, I believe that hits. Armor class 5. Yes, it does. As a matter of fact, you
6
are
hit points.
6 hit points. Now, which zombie did you want to attack? The one down to your left,
One,
or
probably
behind?
the one behind. Yeah,
Okay.
the furthest one.
How much damage?
6.
Okay. Nicely done. As a well-placed blow chops the leg out from underneath the zombie as it's sort of just hopping there on 1 foot, sort of attacking you guys. Blood and gore sort of spilling at your feet, but the unholy essence that keeps it together does not allow it to die. All right. And now we have Jeremiah and Laneth get their actual attacks.
Jeremiah's gonna whiff that.
Yep. And
Laneth will
Laneth,
step up and
he hits. He hits.
for
4
4 points of damage.
Nicely done, sir. Your henchmen are actually getting to be very good. As he steps up and cleaves into the zombie, forcing it backwards and away from the paladin, but still within combat range as the zombies now strike back. The first zombie striking at the priest who dared scare away the other skeleton. 5 misses as the other zombie attacks Laneth. 4 misses. Back to the top of the order. Go ahead.
Roll the D6, mere monkey.
You don't need to. That's the zombies are only.
Zombies, right?
Yep.
Oh God, I love.
Yeah, me not so much. As Adair grabs his mace and swings at the zombie. No, sorry, talking to myself. Nat 1 as Adair misses the zombie completely. Our 2 arrow fire, 7 misses, 11 misses. Furnock, 3 misses. Damn, and a 9 misses. Whew, badly. And now Stefan.
I'm gonna roll all the hirelings at once.
Okay.
Stefan
hits.
Left or, yeah, if it ever matters, it's left or right.
Yep, Stefan hits.
That hit, he'll do 3 points of damage.
Nice. And with that killing blow, there remains but 1 zombie in front of you. Your turn, Zadkiel.
Yes, my zombies left. Devil dog will die.
10, 12.
On my next swing.
12 misses. All right. Now it is the zombie's turn as it swings once again at poor Lenneth. 3 misses. Back to the top of the order. Let's go ahead and do the priest is going to go behind. 12 misses. All right. Go ahead and Arthur.
All right. I'm going to have... This is 5-10 to get to here, right?
Correct.
And then he could do... He wouldn't be able... But that's fine. We'll just do 2 attacks. 1, 2.
Both miss. Yep. Zadkiel, you're up.
As I said, the second swing shall
That's what he said.
penetrate.
Wow.
17 hits. Actually, a 17. 19 hits even harder. Six hit points of damage. Look at you. As the paladin, calling praise to the Lords of Light, steps up and cleaves down, taking down the last of the unholy beasts that remain in front of you. Although, as you know, there are more undead to be had. To the south, a skeleton has disappeared out of sight. And to the north, the hallway flooded with webs prevents you from getting up in that direction.
If it would be possible to coerce our cleric to casting Cure Wounds on Stefan and Jeremiah, that would be amazing.
All right, Cure Light Wounds. As he walks over, grabbing his holy symbol and praying to Bokab, giving him the energy necessary to feed the souls of these poor broken men. And a Cure Light Wounds is a die 8? Or is it 2d4 plus?
It's a die. I think it's a die 8 or a die 6. I'll double check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's die 8 plus 1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right.
But we will check.
It is a die 8. It's just a die 8.
Just die 8? Okay. All right, so this is for who?
Jeremiah and Stefan both need one.
All right, so here comes Jeremiah. 5 hit points.
Is that full?
And this is for Stefan. 4.
Also at full.
Cool.
Wonderful. Refresh.
All right. You guys now once again stand in this black and red tiled unholy hallway with the black and red striations in the rock giving you that sickly vertigo feeling as the torchlight that you have available reflects eerily, giving it that just sort of an unholy and sickly feel to it. As I said, to the north, you can see the hallway is completely chock full of webs with a skeleton struggling mightily, but in vain, to break free from the sticky bonds that were placed upon it by Arthur. To the south, the hallways are open, but your previous investigations had revealed that was a dead-end direction with a throne room with a, as I said, sort of a throne chair that had red gems in it that you guys have previously pilfered. And then to the west, there were empty chambers. Not sure what their reason was for being there. Probably some unused space as of yet. But that's basically what you guys know to the north and south.
All right, let us deal with the rest of the skeletons to the south before we venture to the north. I do not want to have them on both sides of us, no?
Yes. We should exterminate those skeletons as soon
All
as possible.
All right, Ben, crossbows out. Remember, they can't approach the cleric. Am I doing Paviscro now?
Yes.
God damn it. Fuck.
Somebody have a blunt weapon I can use.
As Adair grabs a mace and hands it to you, goes, "Here, you're much better at combat than I. I will stand back and provide support as necessary." As he holds up his holy symbol, you can see it still faintly glowing with the energy infused by his deity as you guys begin to move south.
If I recall, Adair still has the Staff of Striking, right?
He does.
Okay.
But using it costs charges.
Gotcha.
So as you move down, you find that in the far southern room with the throne chair, there is but one skeleton remaining. A quick check of the other chambers reveals that there is nothing left, or at least no creatures left there, just the one skeleton. And as Adair moves into the room, the skeleton slowly works its way to the far corner. Fernok, and I just moved the two other NPCs into the room. Where do you wish to go? Fireball, fireball. That's hilarious. The multiverse converges around Arthur, so Arthur has no idea who he is or how he's supposed to talk.
What?
Somebody in Agamrand in chat said the multiverse is sort of swirling around you, so now you have... I'm just saying you have no idea how to sound or talk now, because that's what you get for trying to do 3 or 4 different voices.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yes.
Look, man, I got too many PCs in my head. They kind of bleed into one another sometimes.
That's it, man. It just happens. So, you guys find yourself in this southern hallway. What do we wish to do?
How many skeletons are there?
Just the one.
On the map.
That's the only one you see. You guys,
charge it.
You guys killed them as they were running away.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. I just want my guys to open fire on them with their crossbows.
All right. The paladin charges in. Roll for initiative. Hang on. Don't roll yet. Now roll. I rolled a 4.
He's charging. Your fate's in your hands, man. Roll it. Come on, monkey.
5. Monkey gets to roll first. All right, Monkey, I'll give you your attack first. Its armor class is 6. And of course you
go.
And you get
back to the darkness, Lords of Light. Strikes.
You forgot to kiss the weapon.
No, that was Ukla.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That's right. 14 plus 2, 16 hits. My bad. We can resurrect him when you guys get high enough. 16 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage with your mace, which is a die 6 plus your strength. Plus
4.
4 total. As you smash and send it back to from whence it came. Poor skeleton didn't have a chance as the paladin rushes up on him, swarming it in its aura, burning it. As you can see the holy energy burning away the unholy energy, just as the mace crashes on top of the thing's skull, crushing it out of existence. You are now standing in the room. Again, it's sort of like a raised dais with an old stone throne chair built into it. It used to be ornately decorated and had some encrusted gems, which you guys have long since, well, not long, but a few days ago, that one of your first forays in here, you actually pilfered the red gems from it. But other than that, there's nothing left in this chamber.
Yeah. The skeletons were wearing armor, yes?
That is correct. The skeletons and the zombies were all wearing semblances of chainmail armor.
Didn't know.
Pretty ratty and shoddy in shape, but serviceable.
Yeah, it's serviceable. It's still iron. It can be fixed up. I'm gonna say to Zadkiel, all right, we'll. Oh, sorry. We have cleared out what's here. Let us say we could loot these bodies and see if there is anything on their person on their way out. I say we go burn the webs to the north and eradicate the rest of the undead. No.
Yes. We must cleanse this place.
Okay. So as Furnock leads you guys back up.
So, sorry, were you saying something? I wasn't sure if you cut
Nope,
out or not.
nope, I did not. I heard you go to talk and I stopped.
Cool. Out of curiosity, so most of the, especially the zombies, I imagine, are kind of like mindless, right? Like that's the idea.
Yes.
They're not very intelligent. Have any more happened to have stuck themselves into the webs?
You don't see any up there. You can see that the one skeleton is still there, and through some of the webs you can see the other couple of skeletons as well at the end of the hall. But that's really about all that you can see. You don't see anything around the corner. Doesn't look like any zombies have sort of shambled their way into the web.
I'm just gonna tap my torch to the edge of it once we get there and let it ignite. They're gonna take some damage.
All right. What is the damage of being trapped in a burning web?
2 to 8, so 2d4.
All right, so go ahead and roll 2d4 for me. 5. So as you watch the webs burn, the skeleton that's completely trapped in there, it starts to sort of shake and shudder as the webs sort of burn around it. And you can see that the cloth that it's been wearing underneath its armor or whatever its human form at one time wore begins to burn as well. The dustiness and the brittleness of the bones just cannot handle the heat from the flames as the webs erupt into this massive burning inferno, filling the whole hallway with smoke, which, while it makes you cough and makes your eyes water slightly, is a better smell or a better sense than what you guys have been getting. And you watch as that skeleton that was completely trapped just sort of collapses as whatever the unholy energy that was holding it together is burned away by the hot flames of the burning webs. Now, what was you rolled 2d4, so the first one was a 4. So you watch also as these two, although they weren't completely trapped, they were partially trapped, but they also were enough to where they ignited and the flames dripping down upon them as it burned away, just sort of burned away the skeleton as well. So 3 out of the 4 skeletons that you saw up there were actually taken down by the burning of the webs. And it takes like maybe 5 minutes for everything to finally burn away, giving you guys a passage. And as that happens, you can see a skeleton arriving here and another one arriving here. And another one pushing open the door to the room to the north. As you can see.
Question.
Yes.
Point of order.
Mm-hmm.
We left our spikes under those doors.
Yeah, but they are.
Oh shit. Interesting.
They are. So that being said, you see the door push open and 2 more. So a total of 4 skeletons now present themselves at the top of the hallway. As once again, it seems that the gods want you guys to prove your worth against these unholy fiends that it now infest this entire complex. And that's where we're going to leave it until we come back from break.
All right.
Appreciate everybody out there in chat that's kind of hanging with us. Kaylee, I definitely appreciate you showing up for this stream. She definitely, like I said, for those that know, she won our 5e giveaway, our 5e raffle for the random encounter, and she's come up with a really good. where is my... I want to set my timer here. So 15 minutes, and that'll give everybody a chance to do bio breaks and whatever else that we need to do. And let's go. And I think this will work. There we go. All right. So appreciate, like I said, man, I definitely appreciate you guys kind of hanging out. Yeah, he was inspired. I appreciate that word. So I appreciate you guys kind of hanging out with us. A lot of combat tonight, but the party wanted to go back into the Caves of Chaos, particularly the temple area where they slew the sladed the cleric that the cleric that was running the place. They believe that they've taken him out. However, as they've re-arrived, they've come to find out that a lot of the horde of zombies and skeletons that they were basically chased out of the place because there were so many before are now kind of running amok in the place, and there's sort of like little groups of them here or there as the party continues their investigation. So one hail we cast what? Fireball?
Oh man.
Fireball's overrated.
You're right. I'm not going to argue that.
I want to see you guys traipsing in the sewers underneath the city and then fireball the first thing you see. That's just, I want to see it.
Let me just light all that methane, you know. That's a good idea.
Yes, sir. So
I was referring to the role playing guy that goes fireball, fireball, fireball.
yeah, exactly. That's hilarious. So like I said, man, we'll be back in probably about 13 minutes now. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If you have not already joined, please click that follow button. And if you'd really like to give some love, the subscription button would be way appreciated. We appreciate all the love that you guys give to us this stream as well as our 5e stream. Also, if you haven't entered tonight's raffle for the random encounter giveaway, like I said, if you haven't been here before, every session we do that. Exclamation point random, and you can kind of be entered at the end of tonight's game. We kind of do a drawing, and then I get with the character, or not the character, but the person who entered offline, and we kind of determine what random encounter would be cool for the party to kind of take on the next session. And so we'll work together, and then next week when this group gets together, we'll have a random encounter set up for them if they survive tonight, right? So who knows? We'll see what has to happen, but anyway, see you guys in about 12 and a half minutes. Hang tight, man. We'll be back shortly.
Are you still with us, Sean?
No, he's taking a break.
Okay. So monkey. It could be that it's my tired brain because I haven't actually gotten a good night's sleep in the past couple days. But Fireball is a 33,000 cubic feet like volume, right? Right.
I'm following you.
And a 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot cube is 1,000 cubic feet, right? Am I right?
Okay.
So does that mean Fireball in this edition hits like 33 10-foot squares if it's cast in a hallway?
What was the initial statement?
So it's 33,000 cubic feet, right?
Yeah.
A 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot cube is 1,000 cubic feet. Mm-hmm. So that's 33 10-foot cubes. It's a lot of cubes.
Yeah, it's a lot of space.
My 5e brain is just kind of breaking a little bit because that would hit like if I were to cast it, say, I don't know if you're looking at Astral, like right here, that would hit, or right here even. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Well, 17. It wouldn't. It may or may not. I mean, it depends on how he does it.
Assuming it's spread out evenly, it would hit like even some of the things in here are like.
Yeah, but if you put it huge, if you put it wherever you put it, it's not necessarily the explosion wherever it goes. It's going to go out evenly around it. So
that's what I'm saying. So if it were placed here, like behind those skeletons we're fighting, it would spread out evenly in all directions. That would hit. You could hit everything with that. It's kind of ridiculous.
If you hit here, oh my thing's not working.
Yeah, I don't see you pinging. It's somewhere in this area. I haven't counted these squares out, but you could set it up in such a way that it would be wild.
If you hit it there, we'll.
Oh, I'm not doing it there. We would die.
Yeah,
that's for sure. It's a good thing it's really long range, so.
Yeah, so that's hard to say. I know it's a powerful spell in 1E, and it does a lot of damage. And I don't know if he'll count structural damage, so I don't know if it'll cause a cave-in or not. But
well, it's not an explosion, so there's no impact of force against the wall. And I would be surprised if these stone walls took fire damage.
Well, from it's percussive.
There is no concussive force. It says in the spell that it does not expend a considerable amount of pressure, and the burst will. Yeah, no, it's there's no concussion. It's not a grenade going off. It's literally fire appears in this area, blossoming out from a point.
Let me read what it says real quick.
Yeah. So if it would be one thing if it was like a wooden building, because if it's a house, of course, a tavern's going to burn down, for sure. But stone or underground structure like this one, like the most realistic quote unquote thing I'd be worried about is if somehow it burned up all the oxygen.
See, in the handbook it says a fireball is an explosive burst of flame.
Yeah, it says later in that same paragraph, the burst of the fireball does not expend a considerable amount of pressure. So literally it's saying the amount of pressure expended by this is not worth considering, or is not considerable. My interpretation of that would be is that there is no, shockwave. It's not a grenade going off. It is a blooming point of flame. Yeah, it explodes, but it explodes like a gasoline fire in that it's not going to blow out a window. I don't know. At least that's my interpretation based on the rules as they're written. But, a DM can do whatever the hell they want. So, I'll have to ask him.
See, it melts metal, soft metals. So that's pretty hot.
Yeah, like silver and gold, yeah. Though those aren't the hardest thing to melt, but you're right, it is really hot. I just wouldn't expect it to melt through, 30 feet of stone. I believe stone has a much higher, melting point than most metals, I would think.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Well, it says you can basically point and, like you've read, I'm sure, it says the distance and height, where it goes. But it doesn't say, at least I didn't see where it says you have to visually see where it goes.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to curve it
around. Yeah, but it says if it hits something before it gets to your destination, it'll explode there.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna I wasn't saying that I could throw it around the corner. I'm just saying that hypothetically, if a fireball were to be cast in that point, it would make a very large explosion.
Yeah.
I was just reading through it because, I'm preparing for level 5. And just the area is so much larger than 5th edition. It's the same with most spells in this game.
Yeah, but it's 2 feet radius, so or 2. The range is 10 plus per level.
Yeah, it's got a really long range. It would be 150 feet from for a 5th level caster, and then an extra 10 every level.
I thought the hash mark meant 5 feet.
I'm looking at. Let me look at it in the player's handbook.
What hash mark?
Oh, we're just talking about fireball because
yeah.
Like the when it says range, it says 12 in the quotation mark.
That's 100. That's basically 120 feet indoors, 120 yards outdoors.
So it's 10 feet per. Okay.
Yes.
So I always took that as like squares on a playing table.
Yeah.
12,
yeah, I think they that's what originally they used to do when they had the battle maps. That's where they came up with inches and stuff, because they'd have a ruler on the table, and you watch Kazumba do it all the time. He'll drop a ruler out there and kind of measure things off for distance.
Ruler, measured lengths of string, useful stuff to have.
Yep, exactly. So let's see how we're doing out there.
That's, actually, it's funny that we mentioned that.
It's interesting that the only person that's entered our giveaway tonight is Kayliz. So looks like from now on we're just going to say, Kaylee, what's the random encounter going to be? Because you're the only one that ever enters.
That's not true. I entered last Friday.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It was you and her. You were the only two.
It's funny. Because of the way Tailspire works, my groups have started doing the thing, because it has a ruler system built in that's kind of like a piece of string ruler, spheres, that sort of thing. And so we've started using that instead of squares, whereas previously we were very heavy grid-based, everything snaps to grid.
Right.
And honestly, I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
It's so much easier when you have the proper tools there.
Yeah. Sounds like you got a pipe in your mouth. Were you getting ready to light up a pipe or something?
I'm trying to plug in my...
Hold on. So you're holding something in your teeth while you're plugging something into an electrical socket. Got it.
Well, that's pretty much exactly what I was doing.
Bite down on the cord as you plug it in.
I had something in my hands, and I didn't want to set it down while I was trying to plug my headset in. So
yeah, we're gonna have to figure out with Kaylee doing all the random encounters. What am I gonna do when Hyacinth makes a return guest appearance? Figure out how that's gonna go. Hey, almost coming back. Appreciate everybody that's out there hanging out with us, especially those here on the East Coast where it's getting to be a little bit long in the day. It's been kind of a long day, not like a super, super busy, but it's just been like one thing after the other. Mentally draining. And now I got to put up with you guys doing even more mentally draining stuff.
Yes.
Well, not the chat folks specifically, mostly players. So my goal for the end of this session is to make sure that Arthur knows what accent he's supposed to be talking in. That's going to be my goal.
Good luck. I have gotten so little sleep in the past 3 days.
Yeah.
I don't know. English is not easy right now.
Right. Ugh. Got a nice quick bite to eat. Got something to drink real quick. Get the checkout in the chat. should have checked my my email to see if anybody's responded for the cattle call for players. All right, we are getting ready to come back. Appreciate everybody that's hanging out with us, and here we go. And like I said, I promised 15 minutes later or whatever it was, we are back. I appreciate everybody that's hanging out with us out there in the chat land. Appreciate my players for not bailing on me in the middle of the game. For those that haven't been here, or for those that may just come in the middle of the stream watching it later on, the party is currently involved in Keep on the Borderlands, where they have come back to the temple that they found hidden in the upper cave regions of the Caves of Chaos. And here last session, they managed to take on what they believed to be the head priest of this temple and took him out rather successfully and pretty quickly, as a matter of fact, thanks to a well-timed sleep spell by Arthur. However, they didn't want to leave business unfinished, and so having regrouped, recovered, healed themselves up for a day or so, they have now re-entered into the Caves and Chaos, and what they have discovered is that the small horde of skeletons and zombies that were flooding into the main temple proper, their last foray into this accursed place, now seem to have almost free reign in the hallways of the temple, as they have been battling one small wave of monster after another. And what Arthur and the group just noticed was that a couple of skeletons have come out of a door that they thought had been spiked closed when they left previously, but apparently it is no longer spiked. And so that brings us to where we are now, as the party arrives, or as the group now sees the skeletons that were once trapped by the web cast, or that would flooded the hallways as cast by Arthur. They burned them away, taking out some of the skeletons, but leaving room now for their reinforcements to arrive. And so now I need the party to tell me, what do we want to do now? As you see at the end of the hall, 4 skeletons, 2 coming out of the room, 2 coming from around the corner, heading your way. Don't forget, you guys still have 2 natural 20s and a nat 1, and Zadkiel, additionally, you have another nat 1. What do you want to do?
All right. I mean, we're in initiative, right? Those skeletons are coming out towards us?
Yeah, I say initiative in the sense that you see them coming your way, but yeah, so I just kind of want to see what we want to decide to do. So actions, really.
Well, I suggest, Zadkiel suggests to the party that we should take out the skeletons with ranged weapons.
Yep.
Okay.
And slowly move forward through the web.
Well, the webs are no longer there.
Yeah,
they're there, but they're like burning away. There's, again, it's not just going to be poof, they're gone, right? So but they are burning, and there's a little bit of residue and stuff like that. But the webs themselves, it's mostly just sort of an angry, dusty fog, if you will, of burned material that's now sort of floating in the air, sort of like a fire remnants, as you see the dust kind of lingering in the air from the remnants of the fire and whatnot. That's kind of the scene that it is now, as you guys move your way forward. But the skeletons are moving in your direction. So
I'll just say that the spell specifies that they burn away in a single round, so they'll be gone very soon, like entirely.
Yeah, but again, just as a flavor thing, I never say anything's like poof, gone, right? You're still going to have the dustiness in the air. You're still going to be able to. They're not going to be there. They're not going to restrain you. There's no chance of that. But
that's all I was saying.
Yeah, for flavorful, we want to make sure that it's at least presentable. So, all right. So again, as you guys move your way forward, I'm going to give you 1 round of ranged attacks. So anybody that wants a range attack, go ahead and fire at the skeletons as they move in your direction.
Pew pew.
All right, so let's start with, so Adair does not have it, so Arthur, their armor class is 6, so I think you guys missed on your, yeah, they need a 15 or better, so one of yours hit. So go ahead and roll damage, tell me which skeleton got hit.
The one on the far left.
One on the far left takes 2 hit points of damage.
Right.
Awesome. Okay. So that was it. I am going to go ahead and fire for, and the same thing, Valorius is going to move up with his short bow, and he is going to start left to right. So the first arrow will go at 1. If he misses, the second arrow will go at the same one. So he's going to fire until he hits. So he gets 3 misses. So he fires again. 4 misses. Furnock will move up, and he will fire as well. Again, doing the same thing, starting on the left and moving his way over until he hits. 10 misses. Dang. 12. All 4 shots miss. So now we can state actions for combat.
All right.
Adair is just doing his mace. He's just going to grab his mace and move up.
My dudes are going to charge in and engage in melee with the skeletons.
Okay. Adair, not Adair, but Zadkiel. Anything specific that you wanted?
I'm going to charge.
Okay.
The mace.
All right. I need to double check and see if Adair has something besides a mace.
He has the staff. He doesn't have to use the magic part.
Yeah, you're correct. He has a staff, and he does not. You don't have to. I forgot, by the way, the footman's mace does 2 to 7, so it's not 1 to 6. Just so you know, you get an additional +1. Yeah, it's a D6 plus 1. All right, so let's go ahead with Adair with his staff. As he moves up, he charges, so he gets a +2 to his attack. 5 misses. Arthur, go ahead and...
You want me to move him?
Yeah. Go ahead and move your guys where you wanted to move them.
All right.
Okay.
Now, I have a question for you.
Yes.
If this guy moves here...
Yep.
And he attacks this guy on the left, does that mean his flank is the one on the right? Like, if he gets attacked from behind, is this...
Yes.
Okay. So unless Zadkiel moves there, he would be exposed.
Yes.
Okay. Do I know where Zadkiel's going to move? Because like these turns all happen at the same time.
Yeah, they're all kind of at the same time, to be honest. So
do I know where he wants to go?
Not 100%, but you could probably assume that he's going to move up in that slot.
All right. I was kind of trying to open the dialogue to ask him, but I think he's being silent. So
yeah.
What? No. I'm gonna move wherever is opening. You know, as we're instantaneously charging.
Nice hit.
Moving forward, he's going to, you know.
All right.
Just making sure you got his back. I don't want my people to die. I'm trying to keep them alive.
Oh, look at there.
Yeah, I added the +2 from a charge.
Gotcha. All right, so 2 hits. So pick which 2 get hit.
Yeah, these are the first one is against the one on the left.
Okay.
For 1 point of damage total after the rounding.
Okay.
And the second one is against him as well. So that's another 2 points of damage to him. Hey, Sean, there's your 1 damage with sharp weapons, Sean.
Just so you know, the first blow causes that skeleton to fall.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, can the other one go to the guy there instead, or is that?
Yes, I will allow that.
Hey, Laneth actually got someone. That's new.
Huh? I laugh.
I was talking shit about Landon. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It sounded like a... What?
No, not at all. Sorry. All right. So as Laneth and as your three amigos rush up, they're slamming under the skeleton, not doing much damage, but apparently just enough to sever the ties that bind it between the negative plane of energy and this earthly plane, and the skeleton drops like a stone to the floor. Zadkiel, feel free to move your character up, and don't forget you're going to get a +2 on its attack, on the attack, because you're charging. Which one are you attacking? Gotcha. Right in front of you.
All right, here goes nothing.
Pretty much.
And nothing happens.
8. No.
12.
12? Yeah. Oops. Let's try that again. Slam my microphone on the ground. Yeah, I forget. You needed a... Oh, actually, armor class 6. You need a 12 or better to hit. So you hit.
Wow. What?
I like it. The mace is 1 to 6 plus 1 plus whatever your strength is.
6.
6 total?
Yep.
As you, once again, using the heavy mace given to you by your friend Adair, slam it down on top of the skeleton as you crush it, and it explodes into dust before you, collapsing to the floor. As Fernok moves up slightly, as does Valorius, in an effort to get a couple of ranged attacks in. 17 hits for 2 hit points of damage to the skeleton that's right in front of Jeremiah. As the well-placed shot takes it out, as the second shot goes wide of the mark. Valorius now, 19 hits for 3. As he manages to take that skeleton out, leaving you guys quickly overcoming these 4 insignificant obstacles in your way to exploring the inner sanctum of this defiled temple. You find yourself standing alone. The remains of the skeletons lying at your feet. The door before you opened, leading into the cleric's chamber where you cleared out the clerics when you first came in here. To your right is another door that you had spiked previously, but you see that the spikes are no longer there, leaving the door to be opened. To the left, the hallway goes to the west, and you know that leads deeper to the inner part of the temple where the unholy priest ran his temple itself. To the right, as I said, there's a door, and you know behind that door is lead to a flight of stairs leading down. Where do we want to go now?
Shall we venture forward?
Can I inspect these 2 doors and see how they were opened? Like, is the bottom part a little broken now a little bit because those the way the spikes that were removed? Or...
Yes, it looks like somebody or something actually removed the spikes, and
like by shoving the door into it until it finally
no, it looks
away,
like no, it looks like they were pulled out. It looked like they were pulled out.
Huh.
We were dealing with some kind of smart zombie.
I think
I take it back. I apologize. The one to the north was pulled out. The one to the left looks like somebody was pushing on the other side of the door and finally drove it out.
This one.
Yes,
the one that was...
that is correct. That's the one that got pushed out. The one to the north, it actually was pulled out. So there doesn't look like any damage.
I'm going to look to the most roguish individual in the party and just kind of...
Fernok.
Do you want to check to see if there is anything behind those doors before we proceed?
Sure. And he grabs the door and he cracks it open. He looks down and goes, it's a flight of stairs still. And he opens up the other door that leads into the priest's chamber. Like some kind of a bedroom.
We should make sure these rooms are empty, I think.
Okay.
But,
as he walks in, comes back a couple minutes later. Yeah, they're still dead. Just the dead bodies of the clerics in there. Starting to get a little ripe, though. It's been a couple of days.
If they were sort of and I'm going to look to Zadkiel and to Adair, who are a little bit more of an expert in this sort of thing. Do you have the means to tell if someone is an undead that is feigning death, or like if you were to control a zombie and you were to order it to lie there motionless as though it were dead, would you guys be able to tell that it was actually a zombie?
Zombie's dead.
Yeah, I don't think, I know you can, when you animate like skeletons, you can tell them and give them commands that they have to obey, like protect this room or protect this place, or basic commands like that.
Oh, but not.
But I don't.
Their motion.
It's, yeah, I don't. It has to be very simple commands. They can't understand like complex things like play dead and then attack when somebody gets within 5 feet, right? They could say, defend this room or defend this place or whatever, but to a certain extent, no. Zombies, I've never heard where you can tell them to roll over and play dead.
All right. Zadkiel, I recommend that we spike these doors once again, and then we head to the west.
Spike way.
Okay.
Using a cloth to make it quieter.
Oi, you smarty pants. You smarty pants, you. Okay. So you spend a couple seconds, grab a couple new spikes, once again, respike the door. And now what? The doors, I should say.
I see we head to the west and see what there is to see. See what has become of the temple after we lit that fire.
Okay. As Zadkiel takes point, Adair by his side, everybody else going. And then in the back, Valorius and Arthur. As you guys move to the west, suddenly shambling around the corner, not really noticing you at first, you watch several zombies appear. They appear to be going north, but as they come around the corner, one of them sort of looks in your direction, just sort of head sort of snaps off to the right, kind of wobbling, and it sees you, and you hear and it starts shambling toward you. As the others see what it sees, you guys, or they in turn turn to head in your direction as well. Actions?
We're going. Charging has been pretty effective so far. Let's keep doing that.
Okay. And they are using their short sword still?
Yep.
All right. So Valorius and Fernok both sort of spread out to get angles as you guys, I'm assuming, are going to be rushing in. So Zadkiel, you are in the front with Adair as these zombies sort of come around the corner and they spy you. And as soon as they see you, they all turn in your direction and start sort of shambling toward you.
Yeah, I'm charging as well as I switch my mace to my sword.
Okay. All right. As Zadkiel grabs his staff and he too charges alongside all of you. So go ahead and move yourself to where you want to move to.
I don't have a staff.
No, Adair does.
Oh, okay.
Adair's got his staff. Since you took his mace, he had to revert to using his staff.
No, you said I took a staff. That's awesome.
No.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So since zombies always go last, let me clear this out. And Adair will strike with his staff. He misses with a 4. Arthur.
All right, well, we're going left to right, top to bottom. So that's going to be a 14 for Stefan.
Okay.
That is with the +2. Does that hit?
No.
A 14? Oh, all right, because they're wearing armor.
Yeah.
Let's see if Jeremiah can do better. Nope. And then we'll do Laneth with a 16. Hey, he's performing today.
Hang on just a second. Yeah, you guys actually need a 16 to hit them.
Then he hits.
He hits. Go ahead and
2 points.
And that's the one at the very top, right?
It is the one at the very. It's this one right here below.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
I went from left to right, top
Gotcha.
to bottom.
Yep. How much did he do?
Did 2 points of slashing or whatever damage.
Yeah, gotcha.
2 points of whatever.
Yeah, 2 points of damage as he slashes him. He will give him slashing. All right. So that was him. Furnock is going to fire at the corner zombie down there. No, actually, he's going to do the one up top here by Stefan and Jeremiah. So he is going to fire. First shot. 19 hits. Oh, 6 hit points of damage to this one right here. He fires his second shot at it. The 4 misses. All right, and now Valorius is going to do the same. 4 misses. 18 hits. 6 hit points of damage to this zombie right in front of Adair. Right. And now we are back to Zadkiel. Go ahead and swing away, sir. Zombie chainmail wearing zombies as they sort of lumber in front of you.
All right, he will scream his blessing battle cry. And do nothing.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, 8 misses. All right. Now it is the zombie's turn. As this zombie up top is going to attack right in front of him, so he's going to attack Jeremiah. $18 hits Jeremiah for 1 hit point of damage. Woo. As the zombie in front of Adair swings upon Adair. 12 misses. As the second zombie swings at Adair, because it's the only one he can reach. 2 misses. As this zombie here is going to swing, is going to go at Zadkiel. And a 9 misses. As we are done with the order. We're up to the next order, and you guys can see that there appear to be some reinforcements coming in the form of a couple of skeletons. Doesn't look well, but he sees. So, Zadkiel, go ahead and go.
All right. Same zombie.
Okay.
Hopefully different roll results.
Right. 2 misses.
Ooh.
Arthur.
All right, here we go. Let's see. First one is a
17 hits.
and then a
6.
6, and then an 8. So just one hit. To the one to the north, he is going to take 3 points of slashing damage.
As he causes the zombie to fall. Whoever that was. Great shot.
It was Jeremiah. Jeremiah did a very wonderful job today.
As,
Sorry, that was Stefan. Excuse me.
as Stefan claims victory over the one as Adair takes his staff out, smacks the zombie, but to no avail. As as Fernok now takes aim at some of the remaining zombies. 9 misses. 8 misses. Valorius gives it a shot. 9 misses. 12 misses as well. All shots have missed. That's everybody, as now the zombie sort of moves up here. This one moves up here. So this one is going to be attacking Stefan for killing his brother. That was his favorite friend to hang out with.
Oh, I'm sure he cared so much about him.
5 misses, as zombie number 2 is going to attack Jeremiah. 9 misses, as this zombie is going to attack Adair. 7 misses, and the last zombie is going to attack Zadkiel with a 19 as he hits. Hits Zadkiel for
17?
Yes, 17. That hits. They need like a 14 or something to hit you.
Okay.
So you suffer 5 hit points of damage as the skeleton moves up here, and this one moves up here. Now we have to decide actions, and then we're going to roll for initiative for the skeletons to see who attacks first. Skeletons are...
All right. I think we're just gonna rinse and repeat what we've been doing.
Okay.
Quite frankly.
All right.
On my end.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Okay. And let me clear the chat so we know it's good to go. And now roll initiative for me. I rolled a 2. 2. Yeah, let's roll off. I rolled a 5. Oh, you suck. All right. You guys get to go for your attacks first. So let's go ahead and start with Zadkiel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Six miss.
Boy.
Well, you're not rolling well.
Nope.
Arthur.
All right, we're gonna keep focusing on the zombies. I know the skeletons are here now, but I just want the one target at a time.
Gotcha.
Nope. Nope. I needed a 15, you said, right?
Yes.
I got a 14, so no.
Oh, so close. All right. And now Adair. 11 misses. Damn. Try our rangers. Just going to try to pick off the skeletons as they come in. 3 misses. 9 misses. Nat 20. So this skeleton is going to take the double damage.
Did he hit?
Yeah, he hit. He did.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Did 4 hit points of damage.
Nat 1.
No, that was an ally, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, the ranger shot the skeleton with a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Let's use a nat 1.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, and he did 4 hit points of damage as his second arrow flies, and a 16 hits the other skeleton for 2 hit points of damage. All right. Now it's our turn. So the skeleton is going to attack Stefan. Skeleton. 8 misses. Zombie is going to attack Jeremiah. 17 hits. Actually, it's a 15. Make sure that, yeah, it's a zombie because a zombie only needs like a 14 to hit.
Who's hitting Jeremiah, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
3 hit points of damage to Jeremiah.
He's still up.
This zombie is going to attack 8 air with 9 misses, and the final zombie is going to attack Zadkiel with a 5, and he misses. All right, we are back to actions. Anybody changing any actions that they want to do?
No.
All right. So go ahead and roll initiative for the skeleton. I rolled a 1. You rolled a 3, so you go first again anyway. All right, Stefan.
Nope. Jeremiah, nope.
Oh, all 3 miss.
Laneth, well, I didn't roll for Laneth yet. Nope, he did miss. Okay, you're right. All 3 miss.
Yep. I got 4. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was thinking, I got 4 rolls. Oh yeah, that's initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I see now. All right, Zadkiel. Come on, man. Let's hit something. Be a paladin.
See if I can get a jack or a queen and get a victory flush.
12 plus 2, 14?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think it hit.
yes, it does. Yeah, you need a 13 or better to hit.
All right, I hit. Woo!
8.
Oh,
nice. Plus 3 is 11.
11.
As the zombie drops beneath your blade, finally, with all the clustered people around you, unable to battle and get a full swing, you take a step back and do a huzzah and manage to impale the zombie upon your blade as you pull it back right through its mouth, out the back of its head. You yank it back, and the remains of the corpse drop at your feet, flopping for ever so briefly before its undead energy runs out. And that is it. No, I forgot. I need my arrow guys to fire away. So Fernok going once again at the skeleton first. 11 misses. 16 hits for 1 point of damage. As that one is taken down, as now Valorius is able to concentrate on the zombies, softer, easier targets, although he still misses both times. That's everybody. All right, back to the top of the order. Zadkiel.
All right, all right. I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
And attack this back one right.
Which one? Okay, the one behind. Okay, got you. Hits. 6. All right, you managed to cleave into the creature, but unfortunately it still stands. Arthur.
All right, here come the attacks. Miss.
Hit. 2 hits.
Hey, nice. Nice when they get to do stuff. All right, so first one is Jeremiah attacking the zombie to the north.
Okay.
For 1 point of damage. And now Laneth does have to maneuver here, so he's gonna. No, the 3 amigos are the 3 amigos, so he's gonna move up here to help. And,
okay.
He'll do 2 points of damage, so 3 points to this one total.
The 2 friends, not friends until they were hired by you, of course, but friends now that they have been through so many different combats together, having seen things that people should not see, work together in unison like a well-oiled machine, like a known tinkering project that just came out perfectly, as one goes high again, one goes low, sweeping the feet out from underneath it and impaling or stabbing his blade straight down through the skull of the prone creature, bringing an end to its miserable existence, leaving but one zombie, or two zombies, as the cleric, now infused with energy, seeing the hirelings taking on zombies and helping out like they are, calls out to Bocob, praying for a little bit of energy as he smites it. And I believe that's a hit. Yeah, cleric. That is a hit for him, as he hits with his staff of striking, which, let me double check on that. I forget. I think it's a die 6, but it's normally a die 6 plus 1 anyway. Staff of striking.
D6 plus.
I think you have to do a charge. You have to do a charge to do the plus, so it's just a d6. That's fine. That's how I'm going to call it. I'll look it up later, but I'm pretty sure it's just a d6.
Yeah,
he does.
I just you're right. I pulled it up when I was talking about it, but
however, this damage is enough as he crushes the skull of the zombie, leaving but one zombie to face you guys as it moves up, swarming in, trying to claw and ravage the backside of Zadkiel, who turns to face it as the zombie strikes Zadkiel solidly, ripping through the armor, finding flesh, causing a sting of pain to the warrior as he suffers 3 hit points of damage from the raked, bloody, filthy nails of the undead creature behind him. Back to the top of the order, Zadkiel, you're up.
I look behind me and go, ugh, and I swing backwards, trying to hit it. 12.
Oh, so close. Yeah, 12 misses. All right, Arthur.
Well, one guy left. They're gonna swing in over here and mess them up.
17 hits.
And
18 hits. Nicely done.
4 and 5 total. 4 and 1.
Nicely done. Though the warriors work well together and they manage to cleave into the unholy creature that's shambling around, this undead zombie just does not want to fall. As Adair swings with his staff once again. 2 missing as Fernok moves up to get a better aim at the creature with his bow. 4 missing. 9 missing. Same with Valorius, a 10 miss. A 13, I think, might hit. Yes, a 13 hits, finally. 2 hit points of damage. Great, are you serious? This creature just does not want to fall. It has an unholy rage about it as it swings wildly, this time swinging at Adair. But a nat 1 as he misses. Zadkiel, you're up.
What is with these creatures? As he swings.
He hits as the last swing takes down the last of the unholy beasts in this area. Although you're winded, you're huffing, you're tired. Hey, Kaylee, not sure if how long ago you did that, but see you next time, man. As you guys find yourselves winded, regrouping, the stench of the undead creatures around you beginning to assault your senses. So the audit, or the not only is the visual given off by this place just sort of off-putting and giving you a sense of vertigo, but now the olfactory sense of this place is beginning to assault your senses as well, as you sort of half cover your noses just because the smell is so horrific. The hallway you can see runs to the north and south. It's a 20-foot wide, smoothed out tunnel leading south into a small temple, and you know to the north it leads to the larger temple where you first and finally met all of these undead hordes, as well as their as their clerical master. Where do we want to go now?
Oh, that must be the end of them, or they think there are more.
It is likely there are more. We saw many when we fled, and although I'm sure the fire burned some of them, I have my doubts as to... I think there might be something else going on here. There was something with intelligence that drove the spike out of that door, so there might be something raising more creatures. I think it is good we come back. I want to check the room to the south here. See if there is anything perhaps we have missed.
Okay. Let me see. So you guys move your way back or south again into basically a chapel. It's not the temple proper, but it's like a small chapel, if you will. The place, again, is made of red stone. The floor itself is a mosaic checkerboard of black and red. The south wall is covered by a huge tapestry, which you guys actually pulled down or tried to pull down, but the whole wall is covered in this black tapestry. You can see that it depicts a black landscape with barren trees and unidentifiable shapes of shadow they're made of shadow, but they have like a form or an outline of demonic creatures that are grabbing humanoids and humans, and it looks like they're just tossing them into their mouth as they're feasting upon the lands. There are 4 pillars that support this room, all of them black. The ceiling itself is about 25 feet overhead. You can see that there is a stone altar in the center of the south wall made of red-veined black rock. It's basically rough-hewn, and it's stained with a dried liquid that's sort of a brownish color now that it's all dried. You can see that there are, and I think I had described this before, there are vessels made of bronze, very ornate, very nice as far as what they look like. But that's what you guys got before you took them. You actually, last time you were here, Zadkiel indicated that he got a very bad feeling coming off of these items. And so he felt that they were extremely evil. So this is where you guys swooped up those dishes, if you will, these copper bowls and plates and whatnot, and kind of put them in a bag and brought them back. And I thought you gave them to the church for disposal. I believe that's what you guys did. But anyway, that's sort of all that remains in this chamber. There are no other creatures. You can see no other persons or anything like that, or nothing looks different from the last time you were here.
Kind of want to give it a once over, just kind of seeing if there are any like hidden passageways
we
missed previously.
Go ahead and roll a 6-sided search check for me. Yeah, searching takes about 5-10 minutes or so, but you guys search everywhere, look kind of behind the tapestry and stuff, and you find nothing to indicate any secret tunnels or hidden passages.
Okay. And behind the tapestry, it's all just stone wall, right?
That is correct. It's the same black with the red veins running through it.
Yeah. I'm going to look to Zadkiel and just say, do we want to just burn the tapestry and move on?
Do you think we should take a sample back?
What, like in a vial? Like
I do not see you.
You mean like take a cutting of it so they can identify it?
Yes. To maybe identify its source.
Take a picture.
I think between the two of you, and I'm just going to point at Dare and Zadkiel, I think between the two of you, we know enough about it. So, and I could describe it fairly well. Memory is not photographic, but I could probably draw this again if I need
I'm
to.
gonna detect evil. Do I still just
Everywhere. Everywhere. There's just a lot of evil.
The evil is still active in this area.
So just as a note, you know, as a paladin, and Adair obviously knows as a priest, that unholy places, typically if you consecrate them in the name of good, that tends to sort of counteract it, if you will. A lot of times it takes high magic symbols and stuff like that, depending upon the evil. No, not necessarily. No, you can like cast a bless on a place and sprinkle some holy water around it and sort of get rid of the evil, if you will. So it'll be less tainted, or it won't be tainted any longer, or whatever may be drawing things to an evil place or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah,
I would look toward the cleric more so and say, I do not know any of these rituals. I am still a lowly on the order of the total pole of this.
So I like the idea. Let's just burn this tapestry. We can talk to the clerics and the priests back at the keep once we've cleansed this place of the evil as best we can. I have no doubt that the Castellan will want to send his men here along with the priest to enter into this place and clear it for good.
So be it.
And so he takes a torch and he begins to light the tapestry, which begins to erupt in flame. In fairly short order, you have a burning tapestry that starts to give off a heavy, thick smoke that begins to fill the room, causing you to cough slightly as it does so, as the oils on the paints and everything begin to give off their noxious vapors.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay there for that.
Okay. So where are we going to go? It's going to take a while to fill this room, but if it keeps burning, potentially it could fill the hallway as well.
It'll eventually clear out. So I say we can either wait or we can head to the north and just take care of whatever's going to be up there.
Let's finish from which we started.
Okay. You begin to move your way north. Your torch in hand as you begin to walk your way up. You get just past the hallway where the zombies you just killed are laying along with their skeleton remains. And to the north you can hear a clicking sound of metal and something, perhaps hard boots on the stone, as the click, 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 click of heels walking in rapid succession. You hear the moaning of undead floating down the hallway from the north, and before you get another 10 feet, Zadkiel, you can see a small group of skeletons and zombies once again working their way in this direction. What do we wish to do?
We are being invaded once again, is what I yell out to the people behind me.
I need initiative. We're just going to go right to initiative. We'll go initiative and then we'll move there. Just make it to go quicker. Yeah, why do we even bother? 5, you guys get the initiative. Zadkiel, you're up.
All right, I take a mace and I charge that skeleton right there.
Okay, go ahead and roll. In addition, you get the. Don't forget you get a +2 for charging in. Don't know what 16 minus 0 is, but die 20. Yeah, it's all right. So die 20, a 16 plus 2, 18 hits the skeleton. Go ahead and don't even bother to roll because this skeleton only has 3 hit points. You do that in your strength alone. As Zadkiel rushes up swinging the mace before the skeleton can even prepare itself or even know what's going on. Its head is removed from its shoulders, and the whole body collapses to the floor, leaving it in a huddled heap. Arthur.
My allies are going to charge in.
Okay.
Following Zadkiel's example, and I am going to charge here and spike that door.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool.
Sounds like a plan. All right. So just so you're aware, there's a skeleton on the left and the zombie is on the right, just in case you didn't recognize the icons.
I can see it.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
20 plus 2, 18 for Jeremiah. We're going right to left, by the way.
Okay.
For Stefan, I mean, excuse me.
Ooh.
15 for Jeremiah.
What?
Also hits. And then Laneth with a soft 20.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, because it was natural be green. Nice.
Wouldn't it?
3 hits. All right. And that's on what? The skeleton or the zombie?
That's on the zombie on the right.
Okay. Hang on just a sec.
Ooh, hot streak.
Nice. Very nice. So he did 6, right?
Yep, 6 points of slashing damage, or 6
Whatever
points of damage to the zombie.
That was nice.
That was very nice.
Damage.
All right. Go ahead and roll for the next person. Is this a zombie or the skeleton?
This will be the zombie as well.
Okay. There's another 1.
So 7 points to him so far.
That was so close, too. If you would have got a 2, you would have taken out the zombie.
Yeah, well. And then 4 points to the guy on the left.
Halved is a 2. Halved is a 2.
Yep.
Okay. Nicely done, sir. All right. So now rushes up. Adair rushes up with his staff of striking. 21 hits. As that skeleton falls. Now, Furnock and Valorius. So Furnock first. 8. This is Nat 20. 5 hit points of damage. As the zombie falls as well. And now the shots at the zombies from Valorius. 9 misses. 4 misses. As the zombies move. So 1 zombie is going to attack Adair. 7 misses. The other zombie is going to attack Jeremiah. 16 hits. Jeremiah suffers 7 hit points of damage.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Jeremiah's not looking so great now. Let me just, he's in a bad way.
Okay. How many have he got?
He's at -5.
Oh! Mm-hmm.
What is it when you get to die? You die at -10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Back to the top of the order. Let me clear this. Apologize for food in my mouth. I'm being very rude. Not only food, but it's peanut butter too, so it's sticking. All right. Zadkiel.
All right. I'm going to charge if I can. If not, just going up there.
Yep.
And attacking the back zombie.
Okay. It's 18. Solid blow. 2 plus 3 is 6.
Yeah, I'm still using my mace. I had to switch weapons.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Nice blow. All right. Arthur.
All right, here we go. That is not the right dice. So by the way, Arthur is gonna come up here and try to bind his wounds and pull him
Okay.
away, or whatever the action's called.
Yep.
The other two are attacking this guy right here.
Yep. Natural 20.
So
I like it.
Stefan sees Laneth goes down and decides he's gonna fucking. All right. Are you doubling? Or is that how it works?
Yes.
All right. So 1d6 times 2, 5 times 2, 10 points.
As ensuring that his friend suffers no more damage at the hand of this unholy beast that just took down Jeremiah again. It's like, no, last time was Laneth. Stefan, almost as a reaction, lashes out with his blade, driving it right through the temple of the zombie, jerking it back, brain matter sort of sticking at the end of his blade and kind of splashing out onto his arm as the zombie drops dead. And now I will allow Laneth to move and attack if he wants to move up and attack. Okay.
Nope.
No? Okay.
No, he
Yeah,
tried.
Yeah. You're like, nope, you don't want to move? Oh, wait, you moved him. Oh, nope, he didn't hit. All right, and now our ranger with his 2 shots, natural 20. For 10 hit points of damage as the last zombie falls. As you guys find yourselves in a familiar bit of territory where you have a fallen comrade. Although his wounds are bound, his wound is nearly mortal. Almost took him from this world, but fortunately Arthur managed to get to him in time, binding his wounds, keeping him at a barely living level.
I'm gonna call Adair over and say, Adair, I need your healing magic. I need it over here now.
Let's see. He's already cast 2.
He's got more than that.
Well, I got this. I forget. I got to see how many spell slots he's got.
Compared to me, I know it's a stupid amount more.
Yeah, if he had high wisdom, he got extra slots.
Yeah. Let's see.
Clerics get extra slots for high wisdom. That's
Yep,
dope.
they do. Yeah, so he gets 2 first, 2 second, a third, and a fourth. Once he's able to cast that level spell, so he gets 2 first and 2 second because he is third. So he's got 4. Yeah, so he'll do 2 more Cure Light Wounds. So he's going to cast the Cure Light Wounds twice on said individual. Seven hit points back.
Okay, so it's the 5 to get him up. 5 gets him up, and then the other. Oh no, 2 plus. Oh, okay, I see. I understand.
Yep.
I saw 2 dice there. I didn't realize you can.
Oh no. Yeah, no. He gets 7 total.
He goes to 2.
Correct.
That, yes.
That is correct.
And he's out of the fighting.
Right, for another 4 or 5 days. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna sling his arm over my shoulder and take his sword and just keep him next to me and make sure he doesn't die.
All right.
Hey, you did good work today. Hey,
Walk up to him and go,
"Is that you, mommy?"
With darts.
He's not.
Is that you, mama?
Do not call me mommy. Well, you're a good worker. You're not that good.
Okay, daddy.
No, it got worse. Oh boy.
Okay. So, you guys find yourselves in a familiar predicament. He is wounded badly, but he's able to move under his own, although he will not be able to be functioning whatsoever.
Now he's gonna stay with me for the rest of this, but I think we keep pushing because everyone else is full, as far as my hirelings go, at least.
Yes, and Zadkiel said, "We must push on. We are too close."
Okay.
You know, at this rate, the way our adventures go, I think I might hire a couple of people just to hold on to people who have been hurt.
Torch holder.
Yeah.
Weird.
Let us commence.
All right, let's get going.
Okay.
You good, Sean?
Yeah, I'm just clearing something up on my map. So. All right. So, you guys begin to move your way. Slowly, you work your way down the hallway. Adair, right there, slightly behind the paladin. You finally come to the tunnel that leads into the... What the hell, man? This thing's not working anymore. It's like something's locking up on me. I had to get it fixed. So, anyway, you guys slowly move your way down the hallway, past the other cleric room that you guys had cleared out. Zadkiel leads the way until the hallway turns to the north, which leads directly into the chamber where you met the unholy priest. It's eerily quiet as you move your way. The only sound you guys can hear is the click, click, click of the heels on the sharp, polished stone. It turns north. You can see that on the right, the door has been burst off of its hinges. You can see to the north, the tapestries that covered the walls are still in place, but pulled to one side, giving a vision to the little alcove hallway door to the northeast. As you carefully work your way into the temple itself, you can see that the large chair still remains. It's sort of like a huge throne chair on a high dais. Another dais down, there are several small, or a couple of smaller throne chairs, throne-like, not quite as big as the main one. You can see the remains of the 3 rock altars that you guys did your best to defile the last time you were here. And you can see the remains of the undead priest who lays dead in the center of the floor. On the far wall behind the throne chair, you can see that the wall itself is still a high, polished, glass-looking, sort of a pinkish stone. And Adair reminds everybody, don't look at it. It's a trap of evil. It will suck your soul into it. Having spoken from experience from the last time, of course. What do we want to do?
We should proceed with caution. Perhaps we should make this room end up like the other.
You said we heard the sounds of heels.
Your heels clicking on the stone as you walked.
I was so confused for a moment there.
Sorry. I was trying to say the only sound you hear is the click, click, clicking of your heels as you guys walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just
okay, Dorothy.
Someone walking around here in like high heels, and I'm like, all right, where's the necromancer?
No.
Let's go. But all right, knowing that,
yes, I say we do the same. But before we burn this one down, let us take a little while to search the other rooms here. Do you hear any?
this door's burst open already, right?
That is correct.
Do we peeking inside? Is there anything in there?
No, it is. You can see though that there was a lot of dust on the floor and stuff, but the dust has since been moved, so it looks like there's a lot of foot traffic in here recently.
Well, all those dead did come out of there, so
that is true.
I'm gonna say doing our best to not look at the evil trap.
Okay.
I think we searched this room and we saw them emerge from down here, so we know this is down here, right?
Yes. Yeah, you know there's a room down there. You don't know what's down there, though. You know there's a hallway behind the curtain.
Yeah, I say we check that out and, see where that leads us before we burn these tapestries.
Okay. All right. So basically, I know this is sort of redundant, but I want to make sure that I give you guys the full description of this place as you see it when you first walk in. This huge area has an arched ceiling some 30 or more feet in height. The floor itself is polished black stone, which has swirling patterns of red veins through it. The walls behind the draperies and the ceiling as well are of a dull black rock, while the west wall is of a translucent red stone, which is seemingly one solid piece. So the whole west wall appears to be one big, huge, translucent kind of a reddish pink type of a stone, and it's polished to a mirror-like smoothness. A great bell of black iron stands near the entrance, which actually it's a little across the room from the entrance. But anyway, a great bell of black iron stands across the room with a pair of mallets beside its support. To the south, you see several long benches or pews. There are 3 stone altars at the west. The northernmost is of pure black. The middle one is streaked red and black, and the last one is red with a bunch of black flecks. At the western end of the temple area is a dais of black stone with 4 small chairs on it on its lower tier, and a great throne on the top tier. The chairs all appear to be made of bone. And you can see that the ivory throne itself is inlaid with gold and adorned with gems of red and black. Additionally, you can see that in the center of the throne chair's back, in the middle of the back, is a very large single red stone. Looks like a ruby from where you're at. All the signs and sigils upon the seats, as well as the altar and chairs and whatnot, appear to be nothing but pure chaos and evil. The other walls are covered by draperies of deep purple with embroidered symbols and evil sayings done in scarlet and gold and black thread. Like I said, with the candles that burn as you guys sort of walk in here, there are still candles burning from the last time you were here. You can see that the way the candles burn, it makes the shadows dance as if there were living shadows moving against the wall, causing you to sort of look this way and then look that way because you see something out of the corner of your eye, but when you turn to look, it is in fact just a shadow created by some of these candles and how they burn.
Talking like a dozen candles?
I would say more like 2 dozen because they're all about the room. Candelabras laying out everywhere. And I guess one thing that was lost on you guys when I said when you first arrived the very first time, as soon as you walked in the chamber, all the candles lit up by themselves automatically. They just poof, kind of poofed on.
Since we're in here, I would like to use, because I finally have enough spell slots that I can kind of afford to do this, I'd like to cast Detect Magic and just kind of sweep the room. With,
okay.
With the exception of course, the thing that I know that if I look at it, it's going to hurt
me. So you can see that the priest that you guys killed, his armor, his shield are magical. You also see that he had a staff that he was using to attack. You see that is magical. And he's wearing an amulet, very similar to the other amulets that you guys got from the other clerics. And you did a detection on them and discovered that they were protection from good amulets. This priest wears an amulet similar to that.
Okay.
Other than that, there's no other magic in this room.
All right. Not the bells, not even the candles don't have any magic on them?
Correct.
Okay, maybe I don't get it, but would Arthur understand how these things magically lit themselves if there's... Or are they, like, they're still burning from, like, when we were here, like, a day?
What you think? Ago, right? Maybe, you think? You're not sure? It's quite possible. It could have been lit up as you guys came in this time. Not necessarily, although he knows that it's probably something demonic in nature, perhaps some evil force, or it could be some triggering spell of some kind that he's unaware of. But that would be his first 2 guesses.
All right. I'll relay this to the rest of the party. It's like,
okay.
See, this one has, and I'm pointing to the priest, a number of magical items upon their person. We should take those. And
okay.
Since my hirelings basically have nothing that they carry on them, they'll
right.
I'll start like helping them pack the 2 that are standing at least into their packs.
What are they packing?
And
What are they packing?
Well, let's move over to the gear first.
Okay.
I suppose we have to do this step by step, I guess.
Okay.
I meant the things that this priest had on them.
Okay, yeah, he has plate mail, shield, an amulet, and his staff.
Shield, magic, staff, magic amulet.
Yep.
I wrote all those down.
Yeah. Additionally, you find that he has a regular mace hanging on his hip as you get over there. He also has a gold ring with a black gem on it. Looks to be rather valuable. And in a purse, as you kind of frisk him down, he has a purse with 51 platinum coins in it.
All right, so I got magic plate armor, magic shield, magic staff, magic amulet, mace, a gold ring with black gem. Do you want to tell me how much that's worth, or do you want to wait till later?
Yep. So I'll just give it to you all now, just because I don't really worry about that. Yep. +1 plate.
Okay.
+1 shield.
Okay.
Amulet of protection from good. Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm good. I'm ready.
Oh, sorry. Snake staff.
Snake staff.
Yes. Yep. Additionally, the regular mace is just a regular mace. Mm-hmm. The ring with the black gem is valued at 1,400 gold.
100 GP.
Wow.
Very, very nice. All right. And I'll ask Zadkiel, are any of these items specifically profane or evil in nature? Or such that they cannot be consecrated?
Wait, say that again? Sorry.
I'm asking Zadkiel if any of these items are evil, like outright to the point where it's not even worth taking them?
No, just the amulet of good, protection from good. It should be destroyed because it protects anybody from a good aligned character from hurting them. It's basically a ring of or an amulet of protection +1, basically, but only against good creatures.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Can I ask you a Greyhawk like lore kind of related question and the theory of the cosmos and shit? So I know that in some D&D settings, there's this plane of positive energy and this plane of negative energy, right? And that good and evil are actually forces that are somewhat related to these planes and are like actual physical, like observable things in this universe.
Yep.
Is it possible? Now, this amulet, it protects from good creatures. So, like Zadkiel, for example, right? He's good aligned. It would protect from him. Is that the idea?
That is correct.
Is it possible for someone who is, like, say, like, let's say Zadkiel was charmed or dominated by some spell.
Okay.
Zadkiel's still a good guy, right?
Yep.
This amulet would still protect from him, yes?
Yes.
So theoretically, this thing might be a good thing to have around if someone good is being controlled and you need to...
Sure. That's logical.
Yeah. Now, is the amulet itself inherently evil, though?
No.
That is the question.
No, it's a magic utility item.
I think it would be a good idea.
It's not a cursed. To your knowledge, it's not cursed. You guys have other ones that you got off the other clerics. So yeah.
Were they all protection from good?
Yes.
Cool.
I think it would be a good idea to keep a couple of these around just in case something unusual, let's say, would to happen.
Yes.
Zadkiel just wants to sleep.
Zadkiel. I'm Batman.
Okay.
Yes, this is good.
All right. So what do you want to do now? The other thing is, like I said, you have the gem encrusted throne chair.
We could look at the chair without getting zapped, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You guys haven't had any problem with the chair, yeah?
I kind of want to make sure this place is threat free before I like loot all the shit off that, but I kind of want to loot off all the shit off that like pry the gems out, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But I think we should go down here and see what there is, because as far as Arthur knows, this hallway could lead into a vast complex with more shit.
Yeah.
So.
So you guys go down, and you can see that the behind the curtain there's a small 10-foot wide hallway that goes a few feet down and opens into a 20-foot square antechamber. It's sort of like think of it as a living room to a one-bedroom apartment, right? So you go down there, and there's sort of some very lavishly covered couches, very lavishly covered walls. There's some a like lantern kind of hanging up and stuff like that to provide adequate light. Everything is in the black and the purple and the kind of pinkish sort of hues. The floor itself remains the black and red veined, highly polished rock. The walls themselves again have thick padded or thick heavy tapestries, kind of giving the place more of an office type feel instead of a underground rock or whatever. But everything is engraved with evil and other demonic type of symbols. It's interesting though that a lot of this symbology you see is not just demonic, but some of the symbols and signs you've never seen before. Like there's an upside down ziggurat and sort of a spirally kind of, I call it the hypnotic coin thing with a little spiral on it and stuff. You see bits and pieces of that iconography kind of tossed in along with the other standard stuff you see about demons and devils and hellspawn type creatures and whatnot. So it's definitely a air of mystery as to what these additional iconography types or icons are, but be that as it may, you can only assume that they are evil as well.
What did you say they were inscribed on one more time?
So they're the tapestries and stuff that are kind of hanging all over the place. Yeah, the tapestries and whatnot that are hanging everywhere. There is a door leading into a bed chamber that is opened, and that room is another sort of 20-foot square. Where? Okay, I was just looking to see what something was here. You can see that I lost my map. Where'd it go? Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay. Anyway, like I said, it's sort of an ante-room here where you guys are. You can see the only things of value that you can actually see here. You find some golden flagons, a total of 9 of them, actually. Sorry, a golden flagon as well as golden cups. My bad. So there's a flagon, sort of like a big pitcher type thing to fill cups. And there's a total of 9 cups along with the flagon. The flagon itself, you estimate about 500 gold, and the cups are 900, or not 900, but 100 gold each. Total of 900 for the cups.
Wow, expensive dishes.
Yeah, very lavish. And like I said, the bedchamber itself is extremely lavish as well. It has instead of a solid stone floor, this has a thick red carpet. You can see furniture made of black wood with velvet upholstery of sort of a scarlet color. There's a large bed with a cover over the top of it that has silken covers hanging down. The silk hanging down is a sheer black that sort of covers whatever's on the bed. And on the bed itself, you can see it too has silken covers with black and red cushions and pillows. In the middle of the north wall, well, not in the middle, but in the northwest, you can see there's like a little alcove that has this rather large demonic idol kind of leering out over the bed. You can see that although it is made of stone, its eyes appear to be made of red gems of some kind, probably rubies or something like that. Other than that, you can see it's just like a general another like a little desk, a little sort of footlocker thing. Nothing like too big other than that in here. So
So you said, I'm sorry, you said there was a footlocker? I'm
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
getting really tired, so
yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
focused.
There we're good. It's a little footlocker. You know, the bed, no wardrobe or anything like that. Just sort of. It's very lavish, but it's not like it has a lot of furniture in there, not like that. And it's kind of weird that you see that there's no like wardrobe or anything like that. It seems like somebody there would have a wardrobe or something like that. But all he has here is this little footlocker, along with his bed and a little writing table.
Can I scan the room with my detect magic? It lasts a bit, so.
Yeah, nothing other magical that you find in here.
Okay.
I say we look through the footlocker. Can you check to make sure it is not trapped? I'm looking to the rogue.
Sure.
Yeah.
As Fernox sort of goes over and he does a quick examination, he's like, "Yep, not trapped. Good to go."
All right, and if I guess I'll go take a look, see what's inside.
All right. So you lift it up, and as you do, you feel this little pinprick in your finger.
Ah.
I need you, if you would, please, to give for me a saving throw versus poison.
This is how Arthur dies. All right, I'm gonna roll the d20 and we'll see what happens.
Natural 20. Look at this. As this thing, you watch as this thing stabs into your finger, and you go, ah! You can see that it's coated with this sort of this blackish substance. You can see these red and black lines begin to sort of weave their way. It almost looks just like the rock. You know what I mean? It's like you're looking at yourself turning to stone in the same manner of this black rock with the red veins. As you watch it, goes up to your hand begins to like form, and it begins to sort of harden and crack, and then it gets right about to your wrist, and you're just like, oh, this is not how I want it to end. And somehow, some way, it appears that your antibodies of your body overcome the poison, and eventually motion, after about a minute or two, the motion begins to come back, and you find yourself a little bit dazed, a little bit woozy, probably more from stress than the poison itself, but you have survived the poison needle trap that was on this footlocker. Inside, you can see it is completely filled with like silken type clothing. You can see there's a small coin pouch on top, and inside you find 100 gold coins. Other than that, there's seems to be nothing of value in the chest.
100 GP, and you said there was or was not what was the thing before that?
Just like silk clothing, like rather ornate, very well-made silk clothing. Probably could sell it. Yeah, let's call it 1,000 gold.
What size?
Medium, human size.
Right. So what I've got from this room is 1 gold flagon, 9 gold cups, silk clothes, and 100 gold. Did I miss anything?
The idol that has the red gem eyes.
Yeah, I remember that. Are there other silks in here that might be worth money as well, since we're on the subject of clothes, though?
You might be able to get some, maybe 10 or 20 gold for the bedding or something like that, because it's pretty finely made as well.
All right, I will put that down. If you're gonna loot a place, you gotta loot it all the way.
Well, we didn't kill everything for nothing.
Yeah, not trapped. I'm just.
He just looks at you like, what?
I guess
You lived.
you're right about that, and for that honor and being correct and all that, you can pry the gems from that from that idol there.
Okay. And you watch as Fernox sort of goes up and stands on the bed, and he reaches up to pry the gems out. And as he does, it seems like the thing is almost on an oiled pedestal, because as soon as he touches it, it's almost like something throws it off the wall, and it falls over onto him, crushing him onto the bed.
Oh shit! It's that big. Okay.
Fernox suffers 7 hit points of damage as this huge stone statue falls on him, and you hear him cry out in pain. Ah!
go over there and make sure he's okay.
As he's crawling out from underneath, and he's like, "Son of a bitch!"
Yeah, that is the proper response. Yes.
It's like, "Ow!"
Yes. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Karma.
Complain, so that is good.
Karma.
So.
And he manages to pry out the 2 small rubies, valued at 100 gold each.
All right. All right. I wrote it down.
Okay. Where to now? What do we want to do?
Well, if we've gotten everything out of here, I think it's time to do what Zadkiel suggested.
And that is?
Maybe start burning this place with the tapestries.
Okay.
Although, the only other thing I will say is like the thing on the wall that it's supposed to be like
the red gem or the red stone.
Yeah.
Do you think you could shatter that without looking at it?
No.
Just take your mace over to it and just kabam, kabam, kabam.
No, it's huge. It's a huge wall. I would rather not. I would rather some of the church who may know of such things be able to deal with something that powerful. It's beyond my capability, and we could be here all day trying to beat rocks with a mace. Because it is.
Who responded to me?
That's Adair, yeah. Because it is solid stone. It is solid stone, although it's polished to a high gloss, almost mirror-like. It is rock, right? So it's trying to beat a rock wall that's, 25 feet high by 10, 20, 40 feet long. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to get an idea for the gem itself. But knowing that it's not like the kind that's easily shattered, then yeah.
Yeah, it's the wall itself, right? So it's like weird.
Well, we'll just have to have a cleric do another cleric do it. No big deal. Let us clear the rest of this place out.
Okay, you guys spend the next 15 or 20 minutes, half hour, whatever it takes, to finally ignite the rest of the tapestries, sort of destroying the temple or the altars as best you can, because they are made of solid rock. But you are able to destroy them, and Adair is able to cast bless upon them and to sprinkle holy water upon them, as he uses 3 vials of holy water to sort of help cleanse this area, although the work is far from done. After a period of time, you guys end up having to exit because the smoke is beginning to get very lung-filling as the tapestries begin to burn, and you guys move your way back out of the unholy temple and head back toward the entrance to this place. You guys move to the south, getting once again to where you stake the doors closed. What are our decisions? Are we leaving here? Are we gonna see what's down the stairs? What do we want to do?
I think we kind of have to see what's downstairs.
All right.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I don't know if Zadkiel's going to be good for another combat tonight, though.
Oh no, we're not.
Zadkiel is fine.
No, we would stop. You guys, you go to the door. You remove the stake. Unhinge it. As the door slides open, creaking, revealing a small, worn set of steps leading down and off to the right. The smell of death wafts up from below, almost as strong as the smell of death is up here, but at least now here you've got that scent mixed with burning material, sort of like an open fire. Even though you've been walking around in this place, in this unholy hell, the darkness is seemingly off-putting as it descends out of sight. You decide that we have to see what's there. Zadkiel takes his first step to head down the stairs. And that's where we're going to leave it for next session.
And he goes,
To infinity and beyond, as he slips.
No, it's like in the Holy Grail. Watch out for the.
Right. Yeah. There's a small, or there's a, not small, but there's a, it's not sizable, but it's sizable enough that we would never make it through the rest of it tonight. So we'll just stop just a little bit early, kind of kick it into overdrive, or kick it into the after party, I mean. So we'll cut the music. First of all, everybody out in chat, I definitely appreciate anybody and everybody who has stuck with us from end to end. Even if it's just the players, don't care. Definitely an enjoyable session tonight. A lot of combat. Which this module is. If you want combat, this module is that. Although I think you guys are a little decent tonight in the smarts and stuff and webbing things off, so you weren't like attacked from both sides. When you guys first came in, that was definitely a good idea, Arthur. So nicely done. For everybody that follows, everybody that sort of cheered, we definitely appreciate it. If you've got friends that aren't following, hey man, shout us out to them. Hopefully we'll be able to kind of grow even some more. We're at 106. We want to get to 200, so I'm going to keep plugging away until we can actually do it. For anybody that was here the whole game, I really apologize for the first hour or so where we were having some of those issues, and then I ended up having to restart my streaming software like an hour into it. So we're actually going to have a part A and a part B stream tonight. So if you have not already signed up for the raffle, I encourage you to do so here in a couple seconds once we shift over to the after party. Oops, let's do this. Go away. Once we shift over to the after party, we will we'll do our drawing for our giveaway. Right now, looks like we've got one whole person entered. So with that, I am going to shift over to the after party. For those that, again, haven't done so yet, if you go to our Discord, you can join our after party with us. All you have to do is go into the Discord channel, and you'll see the various voice channels, and you'll see the open channel. So once we shift over to the open channel, that is open to everybody who is a member of our Discord. All you have to do is kind of arrive. If you don't know where our Discord's at, you just have to go to our main page in Twitch, hit the Discord link. It'll take you right there. Slide on into the Discord. Hit us up in the open chat. Monkey, Arthur, I definitely appreciate the game tonight. If you guys are going to head over to the after party, I'm heading there right now. And I am back. I am back onto the after party. So I definitely appreciate you guys out there in chat. Looks like we've got a few of the same folks that ride with us every session. So we definitely appreciate your guys' dedication and love. As I explained before, man, if you guys got friends that enjoy gaming and stuff like that, shout us out to them. We don't do a lot of exciting stuff here. We game, we roll dice, we have fun, and we like to play some of these classic adventures. So if you didn't realize, we're in the middle of Keep on the Borderland, trying to clear out this final temple. Kind of surprised me that I thought you guys were just going to say, you know what, we got the priest stuff, we're going to bail, and we're going to head over to Keep. But it's nice that you guys want to go check out the additional stuff, man. It's kind of cool.
Zadkiel was thinking that.
Just get the hell out of Dodge. Just screw it. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, but you reminded him of the stairs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And he wants to completely
finish the job.
Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Plus, there could be more treasure.
Well, treasure's nice. He's not really interested in treasure. He's really interested in defeating all the evil in it.
Yes. Yes. And if that's the case, have I got something for you? Just kidding. So like I said, here in a couple seconds, I am going to shut down the giveaway, what I call our raffle. Or if you If you have not yet signed up, !random, I ask you to do so, because when I close entries, that's it. That's it. Get a chance to figure out what's the next random encounter that the party is going to want to encounter. And I tell you, I don't know if we want to give it to K-Liz every time, man. She's pretty brutal. She is pretty brutal. But all right, here we go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're closing entries. And we're going to pick the winner. And oh, imagine that. Oh, how did I know that was going to happen? How did I know? How did I know, Adam? How did I know, Kayla? Because she was the only one to enter.
Oh, gee, imagine that.
Because it's rigged.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because it's rigged. Yeah. It's all right, man. I'm going to keep doing it. People don't want to sign up. That's okay. I'm going to keep doing it because I like it. I like the idea of people out there in the real world kind of giving us a piece of what they think the party should encounter. And plus, Kaylee doesn't really know 1E. I'm kind of glad that she's kind of coming to watch. It's not quite maybe as streamlined or whatever. It's not really as story driven. I'm trying to keep this overarching sort of tenuous thread on a story on what you guys are doing, i.e. Hamlet, there's a temple there. Oh, now we got to go to this one where this church is raising up here, right? And so it's kind of have a tie-in that way, but it's not like the 5e game. The 5e is a true campaign. But I'm actually liking this one. I was really, really tempted until you said something the other day, Arthur, about wanting to go back to the temple. I was ready and raring to go with y'all's next adventure. So we'll have to hold that off for a couple sessions. So not next week, but the week after, I'm assuming then we'll have to. Oh, wow. Y'all never did use any of that either. It's like you guys still have your nat 20s and stuff available.
Yeah, our nat wounds.
It's just one of those things. It's like we don't usually feel like we need to use it until like we really need it, and then that's what we're waiting for. It's like,
yep. And I'm going to say though, next session, if you don't use them next session, they're going to go away, because technically they're only supposed to be for the session you're playing. And you guys really could have used them tonight just because of the fact that you had them and you had a lot of combat, but we'll save them for next time.
And if I had known we still had
we could have saved him.
I would have saved the hireling from that damage. I didn't realize we had a 1 still. So
yeah.
We have 2 of them.
Technically 2. The party has 1. Zadkiel has 1.
Yeah, I didn't realize we had that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Well, guys, I do have to go.
All right, dude. I definitely appreciate it.
Very slow. I have to wake up extra early so I can dress myself.
Totally okay. Totally all right, man.
It's gonna
hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope you're feeling better, because I know I threw my back out Sunday, but fortunately it wasn't really that bad.
Well, it's not my back; it's a muscle.
Yeah, gotcha.
Not by the lower right of my back, and it's just it. I guess when I was weeding yesterday and lifting some boxes and crates, I think I overdid it.
Yeah.
But I got medicine for it. I just don't like it because it's what do you call it? It's an opioid.
Yeah. Gotta be worried.
Painkiller.
Gotta worry about that stuff, man. Yeah.
And it made me all loopy today when I took one. I was like, what? This is weird. I don't like it. It's like you're drunk or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, thanks for the session. It was good.
Zadkiel, man, appreciate it, man. Monkey, take care of yourself, dude. We'll see you next week.
All right, guys. Bye, everybody.
See ya. See ya.
And Zarek, I'll be there Sunday. He's watching.
Oh, okay. It's like
Zarek.
Like, oh, okay, cool.
He's a DM that I play with 5e with an adventure. I've been playing with him for like almost 2 years.
Oh, nice. Same here with Arthur and Kay Lizzle. We've been gaming for almost 4 now. Is it like 3.5, 4 years almost, or something like that? It's been a while.
Something like that on and off.
You know what I miss the most about the face-to-face gaming. You guys coming over to the house and having something to eat before the game. I miss it, man. I miss you guys just kind of hanging out and.
Yeah.
Well, my DM's from Argentina.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah, I miss being able to like. It used to be a tradition that we would all like bring snacks to DM night at my place for my group too, and like you see the thing is like I could probably start doing face to face with a few of them again, but the problem is two of my like best friends moved to like out of state.
Yeah, that's what sucks.
And we're playing online together right now, and I would just not. I couldn't bring myself to like say, hey, we're gonna do games in person. You guys sucks.
Get iPads and then they FaceTime and then you just put them right there in the chair.
I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah. All right, Monkey. Take care, man. I don't want to keep you any longer. You go sleep, dude.
Have a good night, Monkey.
See you. So anyway,
I might fall asleep in my chair.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 11:30, which is a little earlier than we normally get off, but I'm gonna keep it up for just a few minutes, just because. Yeah, I got some good stuff coming for you guys in the 5e game, man. For you guys that follow, the 5e game is on Fridays, although this is our off week because it's every other Friday. So yeah, come check us out, man. We the Heroes of Christchurch have a whole thing going on, man, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I think this last encounter is going to be a good one for you guys.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Yep. So I do need to get. I hope I get responses from people about the 1E game. This game, I should say, because I really don't want to keep going where I have to roll for the other players, right? And I don't want you guys to have to run any more than one character. That's, to me, there's a difference in the hirelings and stuff, right? Because you can treat them like fodder, but I don't want you guys to end up having to run 2 or 3 characters just so we can keep a game going. I picked Monday nights because not a lot of people stream on 1E on Monday nights, so it's actually a good opening. Some people had mentioned that they like the fact that it's on Monday because there isn't something they can watch on Mondays or even listen to on Mondays and stuff. So I'm really hoping that the Grognard channels that I deal with respond, and even if I get 2, so if we had 4 characters, I mean that's still not enough in a first edition game. I don't think. I think there should be like 6 to 8 is always best, just because of the hack and slash nature of it. But if I can get a couple people, that are dedicated, right? I mean, I understand real life, man, but it's like I've had a couple people join now and they've lasted 1 session, maybe 2, and then boop, gotta go. It's like, I just don't like that. That's kind of why I like the face-to-face. I think there's a little more investment to it. But I love online because now we can interact with a butt ton of people out in chat, so.
All right, I'm back. I think I disconnected. I
thought
my mic.
Yeah.
You just stopped talking all of a sudden, and I'm like, hello, and you were not.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I had to turn my mic off and on again.
I was like, what's going on? Where'd Adam go?
Yeah.
So
sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
You probably didn't hear me, but my response to not having enough people was just like, oh yeah, just let me get like 20 more hirelings.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so let's get this part done too, so you can put this in the chat as well, or in the loot, whatever. So I accidentally closed my folder, so let me go here. And tonight it was all zombies and skeletons, man. So we are going to go do the zombies first. And all right, so okay. All right, everybody got 150 experience for the zombies.
see.
And for the what the hell is that? Try this again. 2, 5. Everybody gets 70 experience for skeletons.
Okay. Is that all of them, or was that just like the
That
first
was
group?
no, that was all of them. That was 20 skeletons and 20 zombies. Yep. So, and then we can calculate the treasure amount later, or you can calculate it all, have it all added up, and then. Oh, you guys forgot. I forgot to give you. You also got. Crap. Let me open up the book again. I forgot that you guys got the the throne chair, all the gems and stuff in the throne chair.
Oh yeah, we didn't do the math for that yet.
Oh. So that one has in the throne chair, you got the gems out of it. We're not able to get the gold out because it's just sort of inlaid and etched on it, but the black stones that you got from the chair, there are 10 of them at 100 gold pieces apiece.
And at 100, okay.
Yep. And then you got 10 red stones at 500 apiece. And then the large ruby set in the back of the chair was 1,000 itself.
You said 500 apiece for the red ones?
Yep. 100 apiece for the black ones, 500 for the red ones, and 1,000 for the red ruby.
Got it. It's all written down.
Yep. So now you can calculate all that out and add it all up and divide by 5. For all your gold and stuff. So yeah, man, wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. See how long see how long you guys can keep the money.
What you said the snake staff is like, what is
Yes,
it called?
it's called a snake staff. It's
Okay,
basically
it's not in the DMG.
Yeah, it's a +1 it's a +1 staff that you can toss it on the ground like Moses and turn it into a snake and it'll attack.
Okay, it's like
it'll
the staff of
attack.
the python.
Yeah, similar. Yep. So I'll give you the actual description to it. The snake staff, which is a +1 to hit. On command, it'll turn to a snake and coil around the person hit. The person is held helpless for 1d4 turns or until the clear back to the clear on command. So if you hit somebody with it, you can immediately basically grapple them.
Interesting. Now, helpless, what does that mean?
That mean in 5e terms, that means they are restrained and right, you can't do anything. You're like completely wrapped up. You're trying to think of the word.
You can't coup de grace them though.
What's that?
You can't like, you know how when I sleep someone I can coup de grace them. I can't do that with helpless, right?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, cool.
Also, we need to think about what I think only clerics can use that staff too. I'm not sure. Gotta double check.
I couldn't even find it in the Dungeon Master's Guide, so I have no idea.
Yeah, it's probably out there somewhere. I mean, it was in a basic edition, so it might be out there somewhere.
Yeah, it might be called something else in the DMG now.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's the thing about like so many different editions and
Yep.
first edition. So many different printings.
Exactly. See if I can find it. All right, so in Dragon's Foot forums, they have it called the Staff of the Serpent.
Yeah, okay.
But this one says, oh, these guys, there's different people call it different things. So basically, this is different than what they're talking about. They have Staff of the Serpent, which is you can throw it down and it becomes a 6-die or 6-hit die snake.
Yeah, that's the one I'm used to.
Yeah. So this has it here. Yeah, this is a different one where it allows you to you transform ordinary pieces of wood into various sorts of snake that attack your foes. That's completely different as the
It sticks to snakes.
Yeah, basically. But this is for a staff. Yeah, old school D&D spell sticks to snakes reborn for 5e. Yeah, this one doesn't have it in there either, so I'd have to probably look it up. But basically, this one I just look at it as they're like grappled or they're restrained, right? So I don't necessarily think you could coup de grace them because even though they're restrained, they can still try. Yeah, maybe a +4 to hit or something like that, right? Something where you can something fairly easy or whatever the case may be, but we can work it out. But that's basically what it is. But I'm pretty sure that it's only certain staffs and stuff are only usable by clerics, but maybe magic users. But I'll have to look and see what other staffs are like and maybe something comparable. If there's something comparable, figure it out. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna kill this at 11:30. It looks like our viewers are slowly dropping, which is fine. I appreciate everybody and all the love that they gave us. But we will be back here, same time, same channel on next Monday. Hopefully you guys will also check us out for our next session of our 5th of D game, because the party is in the middle of a volcano. How cool is that? Or actually not cool is that? Dad jokes.
Pretty hot.
Dad jokes, yes sir. But yeah, man, appreciate you hanging out with me, dude. I guess we'll kind of get together and make sure that everybody's got the right experience and figure out probably after next session, the session might end a little early next time. Obviously, if you guys finish the last bit of the temple, if that's what you want to do. But I really want to work us getting 4th level and then launch us off into the next adventure, unless you guys want to continue going back to the caves and clear out all of the caves. So that would be totally up to you. But anyway, we'll talk about that offline. Thanks again, everybody out there for checking out with us. Once again, I'm Sean, your DM. He's Arthur, our mage. And remember, in a world where you can be anything you want, all we ask is that you be kind. We will talk to you next time.
Have a good night, everyone.
And yeah, there it goes. Wow, that was absolutely crazy.